generally very loud.
That's on 3, that's crazy. Yeah, pretty loud.
It's a big room. Good acoustics.
Be careful taking those off. I took mine off and just it hurt. All right. All right. Yeah. We can just, I guess, go with it and start. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. So you can tell this looks dramatically different from many other Megaman games. It's RPG format. You'll see how the battle system works. I guess I'll let you guys explain that. For now. Yeah, I just want to get this section done.
Want me to talk about the story?
Yeah, go ahead. That'd be great.
So the story revolves around Lan and his NetNavi Megaman, who's a program inside his pet, which is a personal terminal, kind of like our modern days time smartphones, except that it has an AI in it with its own mind, and he's basically your friend and takes care of you, sets your alarm, wakes you up, and makes you fly off your bed because you're late for school.
It's a reverse Tamagotchi.
Yeah, kind of like that. So in this world, it's resolved around like everything is like computerized. Like everything can be accessed. Viruses can access everything in this world, like kitchenware, TVs, and everything like that. So when Lan finally gets Megaman, he can bust viruses on the net, which is what you're seeing right here. And Megaman's default weapon is obviously the Mega Buster. But besides that, this series brought something new to RPG scene, which is the battle chip system. Explain that methodically, I guess.
Battle chips are... It's like building a deck in a TCG game. You are given 5 battle chips at the start of battle, and you have a custom cage during battle. When it's full, you can open it, and you get... When you take chips, it leaves empty slots, and every time the custom gauge fills, you can open it, and those slots will be filled. But you only have a total of 30 chips available in your folder. They vary in damage and chip code. You can take multiple chips of the same type or multiple chips of the same code. There are codes usually from A to Z.
That was really
Folder
lucky.
building works a little different in Battle Network 1. You can have a lot more of a specific chip type in your folder than all the others, I believe.
You'll notice there's a lot of differences in 6, which is the last one that was made.
There aren't chips at all.
But you'll notice the battle system changes. I can't run from battles like in a typical RPG. Unless I use a battle chip for that, which is really annoying, and that's one of the biggest luck-based things in the game throughout the entire series, basically, or the entire game, really, is just making sure that I get those escape chips when I need them. Which is also really annoying because there is an event in this particular game. That's not really that good, that's fine though. There's an event in this particular game that requires me to have a library of 60 battle chips, which I can collect. Like, this is a new one. I can collect throughout battling or mystery data, which are the little rhombus things on the internet. Double talk to him. And that's kind of really frustrating. I'm actually going to go ahead and fight these guys instead of escape, because if I get Shockwave C, that's really good. C code and A code are codes that I like to have in this one. Unfortunately, I didn't get it, so...
Zenny's good too.
These are important,
yeah. Money is, I guess, somewhat important maybe in this game.
In this game, yes, it is.
Especially with the 60 chip code.
Right.
Needing the 60 chips, you can buy a lot of chips.
Yeah.
So extra Zenny is always much appreciated. You have this.
Yeah, but I have this chip.
You could have got
Save
Dash G.
frames.
Dash
Dash
G.
G, yeah.
So in this game, you don't gain
together.
experience,
No.
but you level up stuff throughout the way.
RPG.
Yeah.
None of the battle networks use an experience system, despite being an RPG-style game.
what I'm doing right now with my buster is step buffering. Sorry. And that basically just cancels the animation. Makes me shoot faster. It's actually slower if an enemy is directly in front of me. But it's a really useful technique in this game to speed up battles. So this is the first major scenario.
Yeah, so basically what happens here is that like a repairman came by and fixed their oven. Not too much as fixing as doing something weird with it.
Yeah.
He dropped a powerful NetNavi inside the oven.
Which may look familiar to you at the end. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
You probably recognize it.
Yeah, you probably will.
So,
It was a fixed encounter with a single meta. Totally necessary.
Yeah, that's a fixed encounter. I can't avoid that. There's a cutscene with it and everything. It's like, oh no, it's a virus. Oh no, what do we do? Even though I just fought like a bunch of them, which was mandatory. Yeah, much harder combinations.
So when the enemy's at the, melee line, so to say, you automatically shoot faster, right?
Right, and it's actually faster for me to shoot there than to open the menu, because menuing, obviously.
Yeah, menuing takes time.
Also because the custom gauge didn't fill it.
Right, well it did, at the very end.
Towards
At the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that time it's not really worth it if you can kill the viruses before the custom gauge gets up.
It's another cutscene. In this game, you skip. Oh wow, I got a virus before. In this game, you can skip cutscenes relatively easy. You just hold start. So I mean, it's pretty simple. But some of them look hilarious. The animations of skipping cutscenes. Probably go ahead and open the custom menu here because that's faster. One of the cutscenes is coming up. I'll actually delay it a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. It's pretty hilarious. It's after this, which the most logical thing to do if there's a fire, an electric fire, is obviously to shoot a water gun at the fire
Yeah.
in the oven.
Fire extinguishers off his
Okay, so this is
casuals.
funny. He just pops up. I find it really funny if you skip these a little late because the animations just completely shift. This isn't really good, but that's fine. What I'm gonna do right here is just focus on this guy in the front right here. And lock that guy right there. And then open up for this cannon. Like, you really have to, like, pick your battles in this game. But if you can't get an escape chip, obviously you just gotta sort of... Menuing becomes a major part, as you would think it's an RPG, but it's a major part of this run particularly. Because I don't really get too many powerful chips in this game.
RNG is very heavy in the M1.
Yeah, definitely. More so than any other game.
A very nice
That's
contrast
awful.
when we change the Battle Network 6, where RNG is very, very light.
Yes.
Needless to say, they've made quite a few enhancements to the series as they developed more of them. From RNG
Okay,
to
this
battle
actually is
chips
kind of bad
to
because it's locked, but that's okay.
appearance to mechanics to
It will
everything.
become very evident as soon as we switch to 6 that
Yeah.
the series has become much, much different.
That's what we call in Battle Network a bad fight.
Yeah,
It took...
that you didn't really get the right stuff.
Yeah, it's just all about the draws in this
Wasn't
game.
even charging his buster.
Yeah, you can't charge your buster until you get a power up for it. It's kind of lame. I don't know what I need in here. I guess I'll throw in, since I didn't pick up many chips, Little Bomb, the sword. That's fine. I'm going to be saving a lot in this run, but I don't really have to worry about that right now.
That was a good drive. You can hit
That was actually really good. Yeah, he stands
You should be
stationary.
able to hit him when he attacks. Yeah.
Yeah, because he always attacks in the front, so I actually should have taken the sword, but it's okay. I'm just going to hold on to this chip until he does another cycle, because that chip is actually really good to get there. I guess I'll go for the sword. This sword chip only works in the front row, so I'm going to try to get him to attack the front row. If not, I'm just going to wait for him, because that's the best way to handle that. There you go. Good.
That's a really good hit.
I'll go for cannon, because he only needs 37. I have 40 damage with this cannon. And yes,
That cat says talk to mom.
talk to mom.
Yeah, Mom is a very special character in
The
this.
takeover, it's already begun.
Yeah.
The soundtrack.
Shout out
of
to
this
Zach
game
Cat.
is so good. I
He
love
ran a
this
Battle
game
Network
so
game
much.
once.
Yeah.
Once,
Sort of.
sort of.
It's really nice to hear like ex-players and classic players commend the Battle Network series for being really good because it's, I don't know, it's so different and it's sort of like the Legends thing.
Everyone knows of it,
It's
but
so
it's
different,
often
yeah.
forgotten.
Like I'm gonna put it out this way. Legends is fine. I don't think it's as good as the original series, but this series, like an RPG versus an action platformer, you can't really compare them. It's
Yeah.
kind of like, oh, it's not a Megaman platformer, but Megaman can be anything, and that has been proven. I mean, this game was so big in Japan that they made a 7 or a 6 season anime of it that lasted forever, literally forever.
And there's a bunch of
Beast Plus.
collectibles for the
There
series.
was 5 shows, but the first 3 shows each had 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
8 seasons.
technically, yeah, the show is
Hopefully, it
pretty
doesn't
damn
sound-
good. So is the game series. But
That was a good fight.
I would advise you to play the game first and then watch the anime in Japanese. Because in the American one called Megaman NT Warrior, they cut out a lot of stuff.
4 kids ruined it like they've ruined so many other things.
Yeah,
Ruined
it's
your
not a new
childhood.
thing.
The subs are actually
Anti
not
shout out
finished.
to 4 kids.
Yeah. Fortunately, as of 4 days ago, a fan subbing group announced they were going to pick up Stream, which was the 3rd show out of 5.
That's
The
tough.
first 2
This is probably my best bet.
have already been
It's the same.
finished. The 4th one is finished, and the 5th one is half completed. So hopefully, with the 3rd one getting finished, the 5th one will find some kind of spark in some group, maybe even the same group, and we'll finally have all 5 done.
I guess we should probably explain why he's dancing between panels while he's firing buster shots. It actually cancels.
We did talk
We
about
did-
that, yeah. But,
yeah.
Did we mention that?
yeah, but
Yeah, he
I mean,
mentioned,
you can bring it up
best
later
cancel.
because people might not have heard it. But yeah,
I wasn't paying attention.
it's all right. We're running on
I've been
very
up
little
all
sleep.
night waiting for these runs.
Yeah, seriously.
We also stayed up all night waiting for these runs.
Yeah. We thought we were going to sleep.
Yeah.
Say hi to Zach Cat.
Hi, Zach Cat.
Much
Should
love.
run Rockman EXE Wonder Swan again.
I'm gonna do the bed save.
World
It
record
only
holder
saves.
Just read your comment.
It only saves like half a second to save there, or not to save there. But I'll save there just to be safe. I don't really run into any problems in this run until Color Man, and that's very few and far between. It's really the Elect Man comp that gets me.
Some of the encounters.
Some of the encounters are ridiculous, particularly in the last comp area of Elect Man's.
So, what is the world record? Who has it? How good RNG did you get?
For this,
Yeah.
I'll let you explain that.
Uh,
Prism has the record.
Okay.
I have the world record, and it's a 158.23. It's the only sub 2 time that I've ever gotten, and it's the only sub 2 time that really is recorded or exists, as far as I know. One other guy runs this as well, and we've raced a few times. Shout outs to Mr. Dragoon. And he's got a really good PB of 205, or 203 rather. I can't remember the rest of the numbers, but yeah. So he's a little behind me, but the RNG was really good. Some of the playing was excellent. Some of the playing was mediocre. So it can be improved with this route probably by 3 to 5 minutes. But with the new route I'm working on, I could probably get like a 152 or 150.
Wow.
But that would require incredible luck, and it would cut out a lot of the walking that I do. So it's pretty significant.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's already with this route right now. It's the record I have is pretty good. Like I said, I haven't come close to. I've come close to it, but I haven't done a sub 2 again. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit him. Hopefully, I can get a Quake chip. I don't have one yet. But I didn't. I'm not getting very good chip luck, but that's okay.
You're getting fantastic Zen luck.
Yeah, which is fine, I guess. But I will be getting a Quake chip here. I'm just gonna burn this sword, just to have extra, I guess, chip slots open. The chips that you pick, that's how many get replaced. I'm just gonna hit him with one of the shot attacks. There we go. I already had that, but I wasn't sure. But yeah, like I said earlier, chip gathering is extremely important because it does count as towards a memo, which you have to have in order to progress to the final area of the game. So that's probably the biggest source of RNG because it's present throughout the entire run. You obviously want to save time by escaping like this, but there are certain battles where you would like to get the chips because in the long run, you got to get those 60 chips. Now, there are a couple that are routed in here, and a couple of them I expect to get, but if I don't, I do have backup strats, but they're not optimal. I guess we can explain if you want these doors, or I can. I mean, it's fine. Someone can.
Alright, so there's a series of doors here, and it's going to ask for, it's going to provide a hint, so to speak. And it'll switch over to land, and he has to go around and, using the hint, find the number, the solution. Obviously, this number doesn't, well, I shouldn't say obviously, this number doesn't change between runs. So obviously we can just input the number immediately. This only works for the first half or so of the game?
The first door.
9, 30, and 13.
Yeah, the first door asks you how many chairs are in the classroom that you're standing in, basically. And that's essentially, that's a fixed answer, and it's 9. Then it asks you how many history volumes are there in classroom, I don't know, one of the classrooms. And,
I would have been really impressed if you knew which classroom.
yeah, 5B, 5B is Land's class, I believe. But, and then you get a random door, which is any number between 0 and 99, but they do give you a hint if you get one of the numbers right, so that's good. Otherwise, I would not be running this game.
Yeah. The random doors certainly
I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy.
add an unpleasant element to this.
Yeah, and then after that, you get another fixed door that asks how many doors are in the school. That's 15. And then you get 2 more random doors. So there's, it's the first 2 are fixed.
There are
Third one
extra random doors.
random. Fourth one is fixed.
So basically, story-wise, what happens here is that the school gets a new teacher, Mr. Higsby.
Yes.
And Mr. Higsby is a suspicious guy. So all these numbers, you might want to know, like, why are there so many numbers? It has to do with him. He is a mathemaniac, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also a bit of a business maniac in general.
Yeah.
Money maniac. If it involves numbers in any capacity, he's a maniac.
So I'm trying to get... Okay, so it's not going to be anything from 5 to 8. So we're going to go to 3. It's 44. So that's the way that works. I know it was kind of fast, but if you read it, would tell you first digit's correct, second digit's incorrect. It's higher, you know.
So yeah, that guy basically comes into school and starts messing things around because he's not your ordinary teacher who pops out of the blue. And also has a huge fetish for battle chips.
Yes.
Yes.
Which you'll see later. Not in a creepy way, but you'll see. It's kind of weird what they do.
He knows about battle chips.
Oh yeah. What am I doing? I did that. See, I mixed the 2 up, but that's fine. It doesn't really kill much time because these are fixed. Really, I mean, in my PB, to tell you how good the RNG was, I got the first one, I believe, first try, the random door. The second one, second try. The third one I got at least, I think, by the 4th try, which is really good. Sometimes it'll actually reset. I gotta time this right. Cool.
Nice.
Okay. It's not too challenging to time certain attacks, but this game I tend to get a little trigger happy, so hopefully this works. Okay, cool. I'm running into these guys a lot. Normally you don't run into those guys very often, but marathon luck. And yeah, like my chip gathering RNG is not very good right now. That was Higsby, by the way, in case you missed it. I'm going to grab a chip that's actually really useful for a lot of the bosses, because Battle Network 1 is really annoying in that more than half of the bosses stand in the back row, and they don't move. One of them moves back and forth. A lot of them stay stationary in the middle panel in the back row. And so you need piercing chips if they have obstacles in front, or arcing chips are really useful too, the ones that go 3 squares ahead. Too low first digit, so it's something 43. Last one was 44. I'm gonna save, I guess, in front of this one. 42. That's got to be
It's
the
gotta
answer,
be.
right? It's got to be the answer. Okay, yeah, we're gonna. That's fine.
You didn't take both swords?
No, I
White
forgot.
sword
I had
and
a
sword.
I had a B code.
Come on.
It's all right. I'll at least get one. It's fine.
Nice.
Whoa! That
Does
dodge.
that count as a missed sword?
That counts as a
No.
miss.
Yeah, he
No, it
wasn't.
doesn't.
Like, if the enemy is in midair, it does not count, like, he's not anywhere until, like,
Wait till we get to the clouds.
oh, wow.
Those guys. That Magic Man fight.
Magic.
Oh, troll clouds.
Okay, cool. So I got a Quake H, which is fine. I want to have more than one Quake in my folder. I get one fixed Quake A, which is a really good code, actually. A and C are really good codes for this route. Age is okay because you can use it with other Quakes, and it does 90 damage, and it will hit. I didn't help. Too
Don't
much
help
mashing.
Mrs. Marty.
That's the funny thing, too. You decide whether or not you want to help your teacher. My mashing gets a little out of control sometimes, sorry. Alright, so I'm going into a folder edit.
Also, funny note, like,
Can you take
besides...
out swords?
Yeah, I'm going to take off two. Go ahead, Timmy.
Yeah. Funny note, like, you know the names, like, Megaman is Rockman in Japan, so they say,
Did
look,
some
come
easy
on.
one.
And Lan is Netto, which makes a little bit more sense, I think. than
Yeah.
Lan is a pretty bland name to name a kid.
I'm going to
But-
save, actually, just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, Prism, save.
Yeah, they have to remind me to save. I'm so out of it right now, I could die to anything.
You got it, man, you got it, man.
I'll be fine, I'm pretty sure.
There are, like, most names are not that far. Like, translation did pretty alright in this game. For example, we have, like, Dex, which is Deco,
Oh, man.
and Higsby, which is Higude, and let's see, Mail, which is Meilu, or Meiru.
Well, she's also known as Melu, even in the American version of the anime. They're
Oh
not
yeah,
very-
they did that.
They're
yeah,
not
I
very
remember that.
consistent with Melu's name.
Yeah, they never are.
I think I have it.
It's pretty close. I mean.
That's fine.
And
we'll just
Yai
use
is Yaiko, and
That was actually a good chip to use.
see, I forgot what's on. Oh yeah, Miss Mar is Mariko, so they got pretty lazy with that name.
Now, what's annoying about this first cycle with Numberman is that he uses this number ball attack, and the amount of damage you deal to him is what gets rid of him. Once I get him down to half health, which will be 250, he'll change up his attack pattern. It'll be a lot easier to hit. Right now, this is probably the slowest fight in the game. Okay, cool. I don't want to take too much damage here. It's not really a risk, but see now he's down to more than half health. So yeah.
And while we're on the topic of the names and their changes, Rockman has more than one name in this game. We'll get to that at the end of the run. But it's interesting.
Yes.
It's interesting how his other name relates to Neto, his operator. It's a nice pun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least his Japanese name.
Yes.
The storyline of this series is, I want to say it's pretty solid compared to most games. It's pretty solid. I mean, it lasted 6 games.
I very much enjoyed the storyline of the network series.
Yeah.
Even like, at least the Japanese anime had a consistent storyline to, fit the game
Yeah.
somewhat. And, obviously it had
Close
fillers.
enough, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the game was popular enough that after he ended it at 3, the demand for there to be more games of it was so fierce that he had to continue the series for 4 through 6,
Okay.
despite wanting to have already ended it.
I think that 6 ends it on a better note.
I think 3 ended on
It's
the
a-
best note, but 6 isn't a bad ending.
So now he's telling me that there's a landslide. I've get an email that says the metro line is down, but I need to visit my dad at the Scilab. And so I have to basically eradicate the Navi that's blocking the way. I guess I'll add those swords back in just because they're more consistent with Gutsman. Also this escape that I just got. That's fine. He asked for the Recover 50L. If I don't have it, I have to go get it.
Males, HP?
Yeah, it's in Mail's computer. Piano, rather. Gutsman. That classic hype.
Yeah, I think they were pretty funny with the choose of, you know,
Only 2 cannons?
the net navies.
3 cannons.
I have a high
in this
cannon.
game.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, don't worry about it. So the net navies in this game kind of like, they kind of look like the operator a lot. Like Netto or sorry, Lan and Megaman kind of remind you of, you know, they are so alike. Same goes for like Dex and Gutsman and Melu and Roll. The only one that doesn't make sense
Area
is
left.
Glide and Glide.
Well,
Which,
the Glide is a butler.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the only thing that
That's
makes
the only
sense. out of it,
thing.
Yeah.
And we'll go for this.
But
That
everybody
navies
else-
are customizable, and most people don't do it.
Stop
I guess
blinking.
for spreading convenience.
Yeah.
On the development side, but it's explained briefly mostly in 6, the customizing, and it's only really referenced in one text box.
Another funny skip.
When you meet tab.
Nice.
That's just funny. It's another funny. You skip getting his chip, getting his links, and getting something else, and a lot of text there.
Mega
It
Man's
saves
like
a lot
this
of
land
time.
is explained a lot more than any of the others.
That fight went really badly, but that's okay. Like I said, my chip RNG collecting has been kind of bad, but it's fine. I can make up for that later. But what I really like, and what a lot of people like, is that there's a lot of navis that were created because of this game. A lot of the classics show up as well, but what I really like is just the redesigns, and some of them are kept classic, and it's kind of cool just to...
Especially for, I think, 4, maybe 3 through 6, they had fan contests. So one Navi in each of those games was made by a fan of the series and had it.
Yep.
I don't know,
remember
probably...
specifically the Navis. I'm sure someone in chat knows.
I'm gonna get... Well, I already did. I'm gonna
I
get
don't
intentionally
remember.
hit.
It's been so long.
I know for Battle Network 4 is Kendo Navi.
In an 8?
For Battle Network 2 is Mr. Famous's Navi, whichever that one wasn't too.
Did Battle Network 2 have a contest?
Gate Man?
I think
Yeah.
Gateman.
Yeah.
I think Gateman was a fan contest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I know that trend broke in 3 because in 3 Mr. Famous is Punk, which it already exists.
I think Bullman was the
Oh right,
contest Navi.
Bowman and Mistman for 3.
Not enough.
Was
That's fine.
Mistman? I thought only Bullman was.
So these power-ups
I'm
are
pretty sure they were
really
both
awesome.
Mistman was as well.
I'm pretty sure it was both. Because one's version, they're both version exclusive.
These power-ups are sweet. Basically, you put them into your Buster stats, and basically the Buster becomes extremely useful in this game, and in 6. But in this game particularly, it's a little... The regular Buster is overpowered. A lot of people like to say. I like the power level of it, honestly, but I don't
So,
think it's too
do we
overpowered.
have runners for every game?
We do.
Yes.
Even the DS version of 5?
Actually, not that one.
Not that one.
What does that differ compared to the GBA version?
The save times are longer. A lot of the menus are more cumbersome.
Complex. Because of
A lot of the
touchscreen,
comp
right?
spaces, mostly the HP comps, changed completely. Just total overhaul. Extra comp spaces were added to the game. But you get the bonuses when you insert cards from other games.
Which would kind of be a new game plus of sorts, if that were to be a category, which at this time is not.
So, see how much damage my Buster does now. It's pretty awesome. Hopefully I get Fire Sword. I won't. I think busting rank is too low. I guess we can talk about busting levels, too. The number at the end of the
Oh,
battle.
right.
It's pretty straightforward, but I guess you can talk about what it does.
So,
Oops.
I forget exactly how it works in 1, but essentially your busting level starts at 9. I don't know if that's the same with 1. It probably is.
Probably.
And depending upon how many times you get hit, you lose points. Depending upon your movement, you can gain or lose points. For instance, if you don't move at all, it's +1 point, so you get a rank of... Actually, maybe +2 points. So yeah, I think you can get
It's
a rank
plus
of...
2. You get plus 1
Yeah.
for all you
I don't
moving
want
once.
these.
Yeah, okay. So you get +2, so S rank,
Okay.
because it's 10 then S, for no movement, and then 1 space is +1, and then it just deteriorates for the more movement you do.
Stone Man.
Yeah, this guy. He doesn't flinch unless you do 100 damage to him at once, which is really nice. Basically, oh my gosh, he does that sometimes. If you move while he's setting a rock cube, you'll actually go through it. It does a hefty bit of damage. But as long as I don't do that a lot, it should be okay. Kind of had that coming. Yeah, this is basically a strat for him. Until you get something powerful, I guess. But
Also, to finish up with the busting level explanation, it matters for what your end result is. So the higher it is, the more likely you are to get a chip versus any.
Which basically is don't get hit, do a lot of damage.
Oftentimes, the desirable chip code can be gotten from lower busting ranks,
another funny cutscene.
especially in
true.
the case of Medgar G.
I love it. Yeah, yeah. Like there are some chips that are actually, if you do worse, they're actually better.
Yeah. Or more probable anyway.
So like, oh,
Yeah, you're more likely to get specific chip codes at specific busting ranks.
Oddly
It's
enough.
manipulated in Battle Network 2, I believe. It would be
It's
manipulated
manipulated-
in this game if we came across Dash G. I
It's
assume.
manipulated in 3. We manipulated for Yo-Yo 1G.
Yeah, you can do it for Yo-Yo.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's manipulated in 2 as well, because you need the... maybe not.
Okay, so I'm grabbing another escape chip. These are really useful, as I said earlier, to have in my folder. I'm not going to put this one in my folder yet. I'm not going to run into any viruses until I get into the next scenario. So that's when I'll do all the next series of... Why am I talking to this guy? So to talk to this guy. I do talk to that guy, actually, eventually, but...
Talk to random NPCs.
Talk to
percent.
NPC.
Shoutouts to Sunset.
So, as you may know, like in the Megaman series, there's always gonna be like a comeback of Dr. Light, no matter how you look at it. But this game doesn't have a Dr. Light. Fun fact, Lance's last name is Hikari, which is the same
Means
name.
light.
Yeah, it means light.
I'm going to do this for the sake of this one. I'm just grabbing a high cannon.
In this universe, Lion's whole family is Dr. Light, in a sense.
I should really do that in the regular route. But, yeah.
His father
The
is...
Doctor Light you would traditionally think of appears as
Light's
an
grandfather.
almost cameo as his grandfather at the end of 3. They don't look in. They look 95% the same.
Yeah, they really do.
That Santa Claus was.
And so, in short, in general, like, Dr. Hikari, who's basically Lance's father, created Megaman for him, for his 10th birthday, was it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning of the series, he didn't have a NetNavi, and he loves to battle with the NetNavi, do NetNavi battles with Dex. Dex was usually the big guy, the big bully, still a friendly guy, but no matter how strong neutral NetNavi is, which is a NetNavi without a unique code, such as Megaman, you can't really do much rather than housework with it. But when the day finally came and Man finally got Megaman, things started to change. But so did a lot of other stuff change, which is the fire, the Mr. Higsby at school, and all these things just come along. With this great power at his hand, comes with the great responsibility, because Mega Man in this series also has unlimited potential.
Mm-hmm. Lands like the boy without the fairy.
This isn't consistent across all the mediums of the series, though.
No.
It's probably a good thing to bring up the fact that the anime, the games, and the manga are all completely and utterly different in many, many, many regards. So you can experience this universe in 3 entirely separate ways.
Yeah. The anime picks up on the bigger points from the game, but makes it an anime, which makes it so different.
Yeah. The manga is far more realistic and grimy, I want to almost
Yeah, it's
say.
a bit deep on
It's
the
really
part.
dark.
Yeah, compared to the series. The darkest part is probably when Base makes his first appearance in the
Well,
manga.
I think the darkest part of the manga in general is this isn't present in this series, but in future parts of the Battle Network series, there's things called synchro. You can sync up depending upon how little damage you take versus how much you dish out versus basically just your busting rank in general. You can increase your synchro levels, and you can manipulate this in 4 through 6 even further to increase your damage that you do. In the manga, Lan can perform a full synchro with Mega Man, but in doing so, he actually links his physical body to Mega Man's in virtual space. So Mega Man's abilities become incredibly superhuman in comparison to other net navis, at the cost that if he ever takes damage, so does Lan. This puts Lan's life in actual serious danger every single time he tries to do a fight. And this becomes a critical point in the manga that he actually ends up being forced to a lot. And he ends up getting all kinds of scars and putting his life in the line in far more ways than he does in the
it's
anime
definitely not.
or
And the anime had
of the
its
game.
equivalent to that, which was cross fusion, which was the
What am I
coolest thing ever. If you ask me, I love the cross.
I'm
fusion
segueing. Sorry.
But even the cross fusion
Super
wasn't
Scroll.
nearly as dark as the
Yeah,
Super
they
Synchro.
couldn't really make
No,
it on anime.
like they definitely get injured at times, but it's not like, oh, you got hit in the shoulder, you're going to lose functionality of your arm
This
for
is
a
the right
week
one.
because your nerves are shot or something. You need to go to the hospital to get this fixed. It's not that bad in the anime. The manga is really gruesome.
Yeah, I
and
know.
hard.
The manga is really, it goes all up.
Yeah.
Anyway, the character you saw before, like way back at the counter, it's a key character to the show. You meet him for the first time in this game. He's basically becomes your rival because he also holds a Net Navi Protoman, or Bruce, as he's called in Japan. Funny thing about his name is what I really didn't get about the translation. I mean, his Japanese name is Ijun Enzan, which basically is Eugene. But in the English version, he's called Child Blaze.
Yeah.
I
Which
understand
means-
the
English.
yes.
Hot fire. I spit hot fire.
Yeah.
What's even further funny is the pronunciation of his name, because in the anime it's Chod. So you actually,
It is?
You actually,
Wow.
You actually get to hear the pronunciation in the anime, and they call him Chod. But
Child Blaze.
But
That's how I've always pronounced
and
it.
that's how a lot of people
You can
pronounce
call him
it.
a lot of things.
But if you go by how it's supposed to sound based on the origin of the name,
Because it's a French
Chow.
word.
Yeah, it's a French word, so it should be Chow. But even the dub uses Chod, which is whatever. It's the same deal with
It's all
male
good.
versus male.
Yeah.
Like, for kids.
I mean, Meiru
I don't know why I
essentially
took that one.
it's an English word, male.
Do I want long sword?
So
I don't want long sword.
for the Americans to choose that, it's kind of weird. Sorry for interrupting you.
Oh no! It's just my menuing is different because I got a different chip, so it's like I'm not used to. I got an extra high cannon just for safety, but I'm out of it anyways. You guys keep talking. You're giving a really good commentary.
I just love this series.
Yeah, I love. This is my favorite
Yeah.
track. Not this track, but the.
Of the first game, this is probably one of my favorite tracks.
It's good.
Okay, there we go. There's the other high cannon. I had to wait for these guys to stop. Basically, it's
Alright.
annoying.
So I suppose we should at this point explain why the viruses are water-based and why things are frozen and whatnot. So the big
Yes.
building
Yay.
that he's been running around in,
$5
nice
a
chip
night,
by
so.
the way. The big building he's been running around in for the past, I don't know, almost 5-10 minutes or so, is
More than that
a
because
water-
I had to come back, but that's fine.
yeah, is part of it is a water plant, or at least the basement of it is, and it's starting to freeze over, and they don't know why, and this is causing a lot of things to go wrong with the water supply across the entire local area. It's either frozen and not coming out, or it's even I think it's poison, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes, some of it's poison.
it's great. It's poisoned with grape soda.
Yeah, grape soda.
Hey, Prismatic.
Yes.
Rickster says hi.
What's up, Ricky? How's it going? He actually started running this game a long time ago before I did. So
Ricky.
Ricky,
The
the
Ricky.
Ricky.
Yeah, I know him. I've met him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually picked up Battle Network for a while.
And he quit. What a quit.
And then Prism
What a scroll.
got to sub 2, and he was like, I don't know about this.
Now, do you see my playing? Now, if you see my playing, you should be confident that like this is the world record. Oh, come on, because I've made some stupid mistakes already. With lack of sleep,
Shots
honestly.
fired.
At myself. Yeah, I've made some dumb mistakes already, but that's okay. I made my estimate pretty generous because, like I said, and like everybody's been saying, the RNG in this game is absurd at times, and it can really, I mean, if you don't have that chip count that you need, it can take well over 20 minutes or more. But I have backup strats for that, so I should be safe.
What's your chances of getting a world record on ice?
What's that?
Put your chances of world record on ice.
Nice pun.
EPM's not here. Someone's gonna do it.
Shout outs to EPM. Let's
Where's
play.
the accordion?
EPM is a cool Let's Player. He helped us out. We did Battle Network Marathon, actually, with Star Force in it as well. I did that wrong. And yeah, EPM's awesome. He's very knowledgeable of the series. What am I doing? Mash.
Turn it back on.
If you come to my stream, you'll see, if I talk to chat, I immediately lose my focus, which is kind of an awful thing for a streamer, but it makes for good fun. EPM is super knowledgeable of the series, and he's helped us out with our Battle Network marathons that we did in August of last year, and also towards the end of December, at which we donated the money from that here during the Megaman X race.
So yeah, during the X race.
Okay, hopefully I can get this. Okay, cool. That actually wasn't hard, but he won't dash unless, or if there's an obstacle in front. That's fine. It's okay. I'm not planning on gotcha.
When does the styles thing come to play again?
That's
Battle
number
Network 2,
Battle
yeah.
Network
Two,
2.
right? Yeah.
And that's one of the big sources of RNG in the third game, is what style you get.
Yes, it is.
That's a running joke with us. Yeah.
I mean, the styles are right, like they're set, but there are so many versions of the styles, right? The elemental.
Yeah,
version.
right.
Depending on, yeah. go
So
ahead.
this isn't going to come up in 1 or 6 because styles don't exist in either of them. But in 2 and 3, you can get style changes. Style changes, there's 4 different elements in both games. And this element, the elements that you get are determined by the base RNG seed.
Nice.
That was very nice.
Dash G. That's not useful really in this route. In the
Not
task
for
route,
Mega.
it's actually really important.
You
If I
have
get
to
Mega
get
RG, yeah.
If you come across a mentor.
Well, with the level 5 busting rates I'm getting, I should be fine. That's one of those chips you have to get with the low busting rank. But anyways, continue about the styles.
So the styles, there's 4 of them, and the main base RNG seed of the game determine whenever you click new game, determines a very long series of this is what order you're going to get them in. And I'm going to pause here because this is a neat trick.
Let's see here. First, let me do another folder editing.
Do we want to explain this?
I can explain it when I get it. Let me go ahead and put Aqua Tower in there. Yeah, there's nothing going on. Actually.
There's something going on.
I guess I'll put Dash G in there because why not? It does enough damage. All right, so I'm saving here. Hold on. Whoa!
What? How does that work?
That's
Okay.
never happened before. That does happen actually. See, if you unrelease boss. See, this is a mini boss. I guess I'll explain this. This is a mini boss, and you can't really avoid it. The task found something really cool. If I can get it. Usually I can, but marathon.
It's really hard, guys. It's task only. Don't worry about
It's
it.
task only. Oh wow, I did get it. That's weird. Okay, so now I can't move. It's not a
Yeah,
soft
that was
lock.
weird.
I can't move. The only way I can actually move is if I jack back into the PC, or if I save and quit and reset. And that's
Save
actually
and quit is
faster.
Slightly faster.
It's faster, yeah. If you do it right. If you're mentioning it's okay. Now I paused there because I wanted to explain that trick because it's kind of crazy and that it's really the only. This game really is the only game with sequence breaks in the series like that. It's not really a sequence break, but it's a
Sequence
skip.
break.
It's a skip.
Sequence break is good.
It skips a mandatory fight, so it's a skip, boss skip. Sorry. But,
Can I help in with a few donations?
Yeah, go ahead.
So we got $5 from Rossler. Ross. Ross again. I'm from Guam. I'll donate $5 more if anyone in the room can tell me where Guam is.
Guam.
I have no idea.
I'm not gonna buy it.
And we have $30 from Jeremy Bushway. Good times again this year. Amazing games and some laughs too. Thank you guys for donating. And remember, everything still goes straight away to PCF.
I think Guam is an island off of coast of Panama. I don't know. Probably wrong. We'll see. If we get $5 more, we'll see. So I had to do annoying, like...
He can always donate $5 more and tell us the right answer.
or in chat.
We'll never see.
We'll never know. Basically what I did there was I released the kid from the car. Someone got kidnapped during this whole time. Sorry, the story's been...
That's why all this
Yeah.
is happening.
Yeah.
That's why this is happening.
So the kid that was kidnapped is
The worst NPC in the game.
Well, not only that, but I forget his name. I know he has a name.
He's
Tori.
Freud's. He's Freud's
Is
son.
it the one
Yeah,
that runs
Tori.
back and forth in front of the station?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, thank goodness someone kidnapped him, but I have to be the nice
Yeah,
guy.
he's pretty generic looking, even in the game. It looks like other random NPCs. But no, Tori was kidnapped. His net navi is the net navi that's causing this havoc, and his net navi is causing this havoc for his own safety. So now that we freed him, we're going to prove that the net navi doesn't have to actually continue doing all this
And
mayhem.
we're going to do that by deleting him.
Yes, we are.
We're gonna eradicate him forever from this planet. Actually, no, not really, but
You didn't
It's-
want to... do you already have Trier? 'Cause
I grab it in this comp actually.
Yeah.
There's a chip pickup that I get. It's
Oh.
faster. Yeah, but
Anyway, to go back to the style changes from before the polar bear skip. Yeah,
for all this got way off track.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. So there's 4 different styles you can be, and the order is just completely and utterly random.
Nice.
It's you can have like 1, 2, 3, 4, or you could do like 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 2. Like the orders is at random. You could not get the first of one of the styles until like 8 or 9 in. Just completely random. Nothing you can do about it. And the style is heavily changed, at least in 3, your combat style. So whenever it's completely and utterly random, it kind of blows. On top of the element being completely random, there's also, besides the element, the style. The style is actually manipulatable based upon your actions and your fighting. So there's custom style, which custom style allows you to have 1 more chip in your menu, so instead of 5, there's 6 to start. And custom is obtained by using more chips more often in your fights. So if you use things like star codes, or just have good photo flow in general, you can use a bunch of chips every single round, you get points towards custom style.
You'll only ever get custom.
Yes.
If you don't
Yeah.
get custom,
In a speed run, you only ever get custom. It's just completely
bug.
unless you're really unfortunate, because bug has
Or
happened
bad.
once.
I was
Bug-
just bad.
Bug has happened once. But anyway, speaking of bug happens in
Ice physics for the win.
They
based
make
ice
perfect
physics.
sense.
Bug happens whenever you have a bug in your net navi customizer, which doesn't exist in 1.
Introduced in 3. We'll be seeing that in 6.
Yes,
Yes.
you will.
We'll be seeing bugs in it in 6 as
Yes,
well.
you will.
But we won't care.
So bug style does some weird things to you. I'm not going to go into all of it, but suffice it to say that it can force your movement, it can change your health, it can give you good effects too. It makes you its bitch, pretty much. This is what bug style does. There's also team style, which lets you have more mega chips in one more mega chip in your folder.
Team style is totally useless.
Yes, it is. There's gut style, which makes your buster.
Not really if you're doing
machine
100%,
buster.
but
I mean,
Version
100%.
version 4.
38-hour category. Anyway.
You got to get all styles in. 100%.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Did it.
but
Never again.
Suffice it to say, the only one that actually really matters is the custom style, which is what we always get.
27. That's actually a really good chip count, so we're good.
Nice.
Yeah,
World
tr-
record pace.
no way, grand
No.
style. This.
Calling it.
If this is world record, I will cry on stream in front of everybody.
I'll hold you to that.
I used to be really good at this game, guys. Yeah, grinding this game 8 hours a day for a solid week actually was all it took really to get sub 2. So
That's all it
if you're,
takes, guys.
well, no, I mean that's not bad. I mean you see a lot of people that grind like crazy, day in day out, you know, and pushing their records down. But the sub 2 time is actually pretty solid. I did save early. No, I saved early. It's fine. This fight I'm not really too worried about.
Really cool strats.
Yeah, damage boosting strats.
Don't even care.
He doesn't flinch either, surprisingly enough, and he looks like he would, but he actually doesn't.
He looks really weak.
He's very stout.
Yes.
We got another $5 from Ross. Close enough. Guam is an island in the Pacific Ocean near Japan.
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh, my
Close enough, yeah.
Close enough.
We'll go with that. Thank you very much, though, for the donation.
Thank you for your donation.
Oh.
Well, I have to.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ash goes through everything, too.
yeah. Ice.
And story-wise, Iceman is one of the net navis.
What? That's the longest I've ever been
starts out
frozen.
evil and becomes your friend later on in the story.
Yeah, actually. True. Should mention that. A lot of the navis you fight become friendly
Nice.
later. Man, that was an awful fight. I wanted to draw a Lex sword there, but that's strictly luck.
Be
obviously.
sword height.
I want to get a time check after I beat this next boss, if that's cool. It's not going to be for a while, but I'll let you know. Well, you can check that, I guess. But if nobody's back there.
Someone would need to go to the tech station.
Yeah.
I'll go check and then
But it's
I'll
not going
tell
to be
you.
for a while yet.
How far off is next boss? Next boss
It'll be a
is
while.
Color Man.
Yeah, color
Yeah.
me.
Oh, yeah, we have a while.
I just
We
read
have
the.
one.
I just read the email. What's going on?
You have to go to, or you have to respond.
Yeah, I did. That's weird.
You have to go to the place.
Okay, there we go. It gave me more. I felt like it gave me more text boxes than usual, but that's fine.
Here, let me hand deliver this email.
Yeah, like that's what it's come to. Let's actually. I'm gonna grab this full cust here. This is actually new. I don't know why I waited until now to put this in the route. This route is actually going to be changed.
That full custom.
Yeah, no full custom here. Fast gauge. But yeah, this those NPCs.
You
Oh,
can walk through him.
yeah, you totally can.
And cars.
Okay, so now I have to leave the train station and talk to Mail. It's dumb. You have to enter, leave, and then go. Sometimes I'll forget to do that. Like I almost did, but then I remembered. But yeah, this is the next scenario. This is where the comps start getting pretty long. Not terribly long. The longest one is
Color
the
Man's
next one.
comp's not too bad.
No, it's really not. It's just memorizing your patterns.
This comp's worse.
This is the worst comp in
So
the
you're gonna
game.
save?
I'm going to save, yeah.
Save.
Well, I'm not going to have any problems if I stuff in it. I'll save.
Save.
This saving
Save.
frames. I don't want
Save.
this animation again. World record
Right.
pace.
I mean, saving frames, you don't want to die.
Yeah. Well, if I die, at least.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. To give you an idea of how good that is, well, I'd say 1 in every 5 or 6 times I go in there, and especially if I'm like kind of change my movement. Usually, I'll just go diagonal and touch the power up. But if you get any virus encounters, going the wrong way again. If you get any virus encounters in that comp, you're pretty much dead unless you get an escape. They do so much damage. They're so overpowered at that point in the game, and it's kind of unnecessary. But that power up is extremely helpful.
They don't play fair.
I did a Buster only no escape chip run.
Method strats.
Yeah, Method found this chip. I overlooked it like an idiot. It's one of the most useful chips in the route.
Yeah, pretty good.
That was when my PB was like a 330 though, so fortunately you can see
3 height.
it's helped a lot. Now I'm just gonna do some more folder editing. Yeah, I think we're good.
You're not going to put the other Aqua Tower in?
Nah, it's fine. They're actually Aqua Towers are good for Iceman, but after Color Man is not good because he's got the columns that move back and forth.
Do they stop them on columns?
They do, but sometimes they'll stop in front of him, and that's hard to sort of, I guess, manipulate. Yeah. So I typically just I'm gonna grab that. Oh man, I'm so tired, but we're almost halfway done with the run, so I'm excited. These are annoying. I'm gonna go ahead.
The MK. Oh,
Let's shoot.
if only you had a guard.
That would have killed him instantly. The cool thing about stunning him is that he basically cancels his attacks. So when he's got those boomerangs out, it's pretty nice. This is a slow fight too. I feel like I normally have other chips here. Wow. Nice dodge. That dodge! Escape. More like that awful shot. But I guess I'll use all on the Betsman. I don't really need to use it. I'm kind of scared too. I've never seen his boomerang go into his panels, actually. Slow fight.
You're not going to use guts.
No, I'm not. I don't want to lock him in place because these boomerangs are going to make it harder to hit him. Because they just move wherever I'm going, so it's fine.
And remember Skullman in your early ones?
Yeah, Skullman used to be a problem for me until I figured him out. You just do 100 damage to him and cancels his attacks. That happens with a lot of the bosses in this game. So I just grabbed another shortcut from her, which is going to be very
There's still a lot
important.
of bosses in 6, too.
There are a lot of bosses in this series in general.
Alright, so now I have to read an email. See you later. Alright, now I have to read another email. Welcome to Battle Network. Then another cutscene. And then we finally start Colorman's area.
Nice.
And this is annoying. Not as annoying as one of the other continents.
My guess is I'm probably like
This one's
58,
not too bad,
57,
actually.
58 minutes
It's
in,
still
something like that,
long.
so. Guesstimate. Am I about 58, 57 minutes, something like that? Yeah. Wow, that's funny. The in-game timer is crazy.
World record pace.
No, that's
Not quite.
not quite. I actually split for this boss 1 hour, 1 minute, and 57 seconds in.
1 minute. That's really fast.
1 hour, 1 minute, 57 seconds. Yeah. And I'm just gonna go and do this. But yeah, that's I've never gotten a sub 2 color man, or sub 1 color man rather, and that would be pretty sweet.
Heater is a good chip, right? Or do you get that later?
Heater is good. I do get it later, so I'm gonna put both of them in my folder just for extra power. It does 70 damage and it works like a spreader, and it's heat element, obviously.
Right.
I'm getting really bad draws as far as chips because my codes are not as optimal as I'd like, but the biggest problem, I didn't mean to do that. The biggest problem is, I didn't mean to do that. Hey, I was kept up all night by anime.
Alphabet.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, you get alphabet soup in this game. It's pretty awesome.
There were more important things than sleep.
I was only going to be 3 hours of sleep anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably would have been worse.
It
to sleep.
might have actually made us worse to sleep for
These
all
draws,
3 hours.
man. Okay, well, this is actually no, never mind. I have 2 eggs, so that's fine.
Based alphabet soup.
Thank you, based alphabet soup. I got the D. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I like saying that, but I just say it because it's funny. These guys I don't have to worry about right now. They're
You get Fire Tower from Mystery Man, right?
yeah, you do, and it's in the 4th map, I believe, or it might be the 3rd. So you basically have to change the signals because all the lights are basically green. So it's causing massive havoc on the highway. They could send, I guess, traffic operators out there to sort of watch traffic, but I guess the future has
No, we'll just let
completely like made that irrelevant. I don't know.
we'll just let some 10-year-old take care of it for us.
Yeah, we'll let the
Yep.
10-year-old do it.
Phone rings, you ignore it.
Yeah, phone
Skipping
rings.
cutscenes.
Also, one of the reasons why, I mean, obviously it's a runaway bus and it can be causing traffic accidents in the first place, so that's pretty terrible by itself. But one of the reasons why Land really cares is because his childhood friend Melu was on said bus. So
Trying to
this
meet him,
is-
yeah.
This is one of the main reasons for his panic.
Otherwise, I would just let it happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you totally just let the bus completely blow up and obliterate something if she wasn't on this bus. That was quite a chip draw. I don't know if it was good or bad though.
Got a cannon?
Was
I mean, it was 3 chips, but it's cannon.
3 cannons.
And with the health bars.
Are you gonna use the gun?
Yeah, I'm using it at the right time. I want to keep those guys up front because that virus is actually really powerful right now. And if I keep him alive in the front, it'll block his attack because I can dodge it. Yeah, it's incredibly difficult and probably a frame perfect trick.
It can be dodged. Is a better.
These guys' attacks are easier to dodge, but I dodged the Jelly 3 attack, and that's...
Twice.
I did it twice. I did it once intentionally, like trying to do it. I did it once on complete accident. So this is my 5th and final escape I get. I'm going to start taking cannons out, and I guess I'll put the heater in since I got both of them.
That was a bummer.
Yeah, I want the bubbler in there as well. I don't want the spreader in there, and I don't want these in there. Sonic Wave, good. And I guess we'll put...
Tower?
Yeah. Roll, no, not really. It's not enough damage for screen freezing, honestly. The long sword is good, I guess, for now. And when I fight Electman, I guess you're better. But regular swords. By the way, for those familiar with the games, you might remember Life Sword or Program Advances.
Yep.
Yeah, where you add 3 or more, depending on the case. Funny cutscene. Skip right there.
Literally can't mess with it.
Yeah, you add sword, wide sword, and long sword in that order of a particular chip code. S, L, I don't know. There's different codes. S is the popular one.
SL and I believe E exists too.
It differs between games. I think S is consistently in everything. And I didn't grab the heater yet. Okay,
S
so.
and L are in all the games. I think one of them, 3 had Y.
3 has Y, but I don't know if all 3 of them came in Y.
I gotta really pick what chips I don't want because I guess I'll get rid of those.
I know that 3 has sword Y, wide sword Y, and long sword E because
Because your folder has those.
But that gives you a sword with a range of 3 panels in the first
There's a
row,
fixed folder with those.
3 panels in the back row, in the middle row. Sorry, wide. So it's basically what, a 2x3. Yeah, 2x3 range, and it does 400 damage. I think it gets nerfed in the last game, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it stays at 400.
It does. Okay.
There's 3 versions in Battle Network 2. The third one does 600. So it's completely
Yeah.
balanced.
Yeah.
there's 2
In this
versions of
game, you
Two
get
is gated.
B sword, which basically gives you 2 swords, 2 wide swords, and a long sword, and it's awful. And granted, it does do 400 damage. You have to connect all 5 hits, and it's slow, and it's not one attack, so it's just really frustrating.
Someone's bitter.
Well, there's no point in using that. So for those that may be wondering why don't I try to do that? I have longsword. Well, I don't have the right code of longsword, but that's why. It's just not in this game. Yeah. So these guys. This isn't really too bad of a fight. Escape. Yeah, I already have. The Dino Waves aren't too bad to get. I'd rather not fight this battle. It's a big waste of time. They come pretty easily, actually, if I'm lucky. But I already have the Aqua Tower, so it doesn't matter. I'm trying to talk more than I normally do in stream, and for it I'm paying by making stupid mistakes, but I did not come in here with world record in mind. Let's say that. Walk.
One thing interesting that I find about the cutscenes he's skipping is that every single time he fixes a traffic light, the walkway and the crosswalk opens so that the little pink barrier floating, whatever you want to call them, starts going across. It's magic.
Magic.
That goes across the crossway is there. And most of the time, in the first few times he does this, it pops up right as the bus passes through, so it misses it. Later on, he starts actually clipping the bus, and instead of like halting the bus, or like causing it to like interfere or like stop or explode or some stupid thing, it just slows it. It somehow just magically doesn't do anything but slow the bus down.
If I had heater though, that would have been great, but I had bubbler, which does 50 damage, and those guys regenerate their shields. So it wasn't really worth fighting that. If I had heater, that'd be great. I'd take their shields down. And I love the Shockwave chips, the Sonic Wave family, for this reason. Whatever reason, okay, that's fine. They pierce, so really, really nice to have.
Yeah, Metas actually dropped some of the more overpowered chips in all the games. Especially in 6, the reflectors are really OP.
Yeah. Met guard G.
No.
Okay, so there's a PA in this game called Gut Shoot, and it's really like the only good PA in this game. Program Advance, like I was saying earlier. It really is. It's the easiest one to get if you farm for it, but it doesn't really show up in runs very often. Dash G I got in this particular run, but normally I don't get that. But it does 500 damage to a single target that you hit on contact.
Does that drop bubble wrap?
It does, yeah.
Do you get that later, or would it be?
No, I don't, but the lower busing rank would give me probably Aqua. It would more likely give me Aqua Tower again. Yeah, the lower busing ranks seem to yield Aqua Towers for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, the bubble wrap is not useful as far as using, but it's useful for my count and chips. I can get it in this comp too. And if I don't, 34 isn't bad. I pick up one. I already have Aqua Tower, so I think I only pick up one new chip in Mystery Data. And this fight's not fun.
These draws.
It's not bad. I mean, it's survivable. Surprise this guy.
I like your priorities. So much hate for the Joes.
Yeah, those guys are the worst, the most dangerous enemy really right now. So, he respawned that shield. Ooh.
I think you saved.
Yeah, seriously.
This is a bad fight.
Yeah, this is a pretty bad fight. It's not a bad fight in the sense that it's hard. It's just my playing is kind of off right now.
So you're not going. Oh, never mind.
It's different.
It kills him.
I forgot Gutsman is different.
Yeah, so I survived that. If I get anything, I'll be really surprised. Yeah, I didn't. Bad fight. I did get Zinni, and that's actually a pretty good amount. I have Aqua Tower, but Aqua Tower C's better. If I want to put that in my
It's
folder, I
not
will.
proud.
No. If I want to put it in my folder, I will, like, if I need to, but I'm planning on getting better C codes, but I'm really adjusting the route right now, which is probably good, because the route I have is kind of risky. The new route I'm working on is really risky. I haven't streamed it yet. I planned it out while we were here. Just sort of looked through things, and yeah, it's going to be fun.
RNG hype.
This fight. This isn't that bad, actually.
Should totally have killed the matchup.
Made no difference.
It's okay. I can get something from that, so it's fine. Yeah, see, Sonic Wave. Or Dino Wave, rather. Yeah, Dino Wave.
It's actually one of the best chips.
That's actually, yeah, a really good chip in this game. Another reason why C code is good, because the whole Shockwave family of chips comes in C. And so, piercing chips are the way to go if you're...
B-Wave hype.
These draws, son. Yeah, I'm gonna do some dash. It's alright. Sometimes they sprout up randomly for no particular reason.
Arrow.
Yeah, cannon arrow.
Oh. Echo?
Yep. Bad fights all around. Ooh, that was stupid. I'm just gonna hit him with a charge shot.
Oh, you might notice that he's being healed after every single battle. It's
Yeah.
a VN1 thing.
Yep.
Which is really useful because if I play like that, I pretty much wouldn't have a chance. But also, the viruses in this game are a lot more powerful than the later games, particularly early on. 36, that's pretty good. Normally I want 38 at Color Man. I guess I'll get a time check there. Not worth it. I never get this combo that many times, so that's actually pretty
I've never
surprising.
seen that combo at all before.
Hopefully Elect Man doesn't give me that one combo.
I kind of want to see it again. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, cool. Alright, that's fine. I could still get a Dino Wave by having low busting rank, so that's fine. And S code's good, because I have S codes. Oh, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. I can use them together, so that's really all that I care about. Sorry, keep coughing. I think that's probably
Awesome
better.
games done sick.
Yeah, this is awful. I
The
feel awful.
GDQ flu.
I'm just gonna take out these quakes, and I'll put the Aqua Tower in there instead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There's another one in there.
There is. Oh, there's another H, right? Or R? I think it's R.
It's H.
It's fine. 106, so probably around 110 now.
And now the magical little fields have stopped the bus. Finally. It only took like 5 times.
So again, the trend of your enemies standing in the very back row, kind of
If you
annoying.
use Gutsman, it'll lock everything in place.
Yeah, I want to get them positioned in a certain way though, because well, if I can do it, I don't know if I'll be able to, but if I can, that'd be great. Just to get them. Let's just hope they move in a very good pattern to where they'll be locked. He'll go up. He'll be stuck. Actually, that's not gonna work. Oh wow. Okay, he's doing that cycle. They will start moving again shortly. I can't hit him right there. There we go. It actually worked out well. That wasn't supposed to happen, but it worked out.
So this-
Unfortunately, I have shockwaves, so I can't hit him right now. But this is really good. These guys attack not simultaneously, but in rotation. So
As soon as that wears off, he's just dead.
yeah, pretty much.
True.
And then these guys will be locked though in the middle. So yeah.
It's okay. Because he hasn't locked himself anywhere.
You can
Although,
use...
is he even going to move?
There we
Yeah,
go.
you're
We're
good.
good. We're good.
Does he move again?
Play it
after he
safe.
does this?
Really, really slow fight.
He moves as long as...
He's
The
locked.
ball acts as his legs, so when he's bouncing in near field, he doesn't move.
These are really awful fights, but that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Now I'm gonna go get money from Yai, who basically paid me after getting her a nice birthday present, 10,000 zenny. It's the most you can get at one time. Pretty awesome.
In this game.
In this game, yes. Now I'm gonna talk to Mom, because that's kind of important. If I start going over estimate, I'm probably gonna just let Method jump on since we're on French, but I don't think I will at this rate.
You're on phone case.
Yeah, I think so. So there's a banquet that I have to go to at Sci Lab, and I had to tell my mom, "Hey, Dad's got some kind of thing. You need to come to dinner." I have to do these menial tasks, but whatever.
Oh boy, here comes the best scenario of the game.
Yeah, this part annoys a lot of people. Everybody
is-
that's basically played.
Casually, this is the
Don't forget to
scenario.
I will
that-
save, yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not saving until I get in there. Yeah, so I make careless mistakes, obviously. And they can cost you a lot. If you don't save in this game, you go to your last save, which is why we don't count real time. Or we don't count game time. I always say the wrong thing.
Yeah,
We don't
game
count.
time's
Yeah,
inaccurate.
we don't count game time because if you die and go back, your real time counts up, but your game time goes back to your last save.
yeah,
And also
which is
game
not a
time.
problem in 6 because you don't die. But,
Yeah.
Right.
We'll
The
see.
game timer is still inaccurate as far as we're concerned right now.
We've had some interesting inconsistencies, and we're not sure how the in-game timer works. We have a few theories. None of them are concluding as far as we can tell. The biggest example we have is Tara, who is our 2-runner, who was sitting over there a little bit earlier.
Taraj 42. We never let him
Tara
get
J42.
T-Tara
The,
J420.
Back when he was still doing his 3 runs, one time he PB'd by approximately 17 seconds, but his in-game time was 5 minutes faster, which makes no sense.
I
So-
feel like it has to do with the custom menu.
Yeah, we've theorized custom menu. It's still 5 minutes is what? I don't know.
It's a lot of time to spend menuing. Alright, we're good. Now,
Anyway.
I'm going to grab a lot of new chips in this comp, so this is going to help my chip count go up way high.
As I was saying before,
5 minutes is not that long for 3.
casually, this is probably where a lot of people rage quit. And by a lot, I mean a lot.
Trial and error strikes.
I'm pretty sure among those rage quitters, some of them are on our team. One of them's right here.
Yeah,
I could not do this as a kid. I was like, what the?
No, I
Most
did.
infuriating thing in the world.
This is probably going to be pretty good.
I did it just fine. It was pretty recent.
Now, any chips I grab in here are going to likely be new, except those high cannons. But I did forget to grab something, but it's okay. I can get it after this.
What did you forget?
The World 3 license just reminds me. It's a few chips that I'll be grabbing later. I usually grab them before this comp, but I'm busy talking, and of course I can't talk and play at the same time, which is great. This escape RNG is awful. Okay, that's fine. These guys suck. These rats.
Ratties.
Everybody hates these guys.
Please.
Ratties, please.
They're actually not bad at all in DM1. So.
Yeah, they're pretty annoying. If you get them down to half health, they will start attacking really fast. So I don't usually touch
But in
them.
DM1, they always move 3 times before they attack.
Yeah, they do have a predictable pattern, but unfortunately, the missiles are they will snipe you really well in this game. For some reason, I seem to get hit by them. Even if I think I'm dodging it perfectly, if there's 2 of them coming at you, one of them will likely hit you. I mean, sometimes it doesn't, but with my experience, it's a problem sometimes. So hopefully I can start taking out my cannons. I'm not getting chips. I already have a high cannon though, so it's fine. This is another new chip I'll pick up. So I'm gonna save every comp just to make everybody happy. This game is the scariest when I watch people run it. Well, Dragoon, I guess, and myself, but because it's really your folder it's not that great. It really isn't, and there's not really anything overpowered that will handle everything, and that's kind of what makes it fun. 39, that's fine. I'm gonna grab 2 more later, so that I don't have. I'm gonna grab this Zennies to be safe. These invisible paths are really annoying as well. I don't even need to fight this guy, but whatever. That's fine. I actually prefer that because I'm going to pick up a fixed drop of that chip, so Zenny's better in that sort of instance.
Isn't there just a map on the bottom screen?
What do you... Wait, what? Sorry, I missed that. This guy. Really, dude? Whoa, that was stupid.
Ratty MLG
I know, you
Pro.
aimed for the ratty.
Uh-oh.
I'm being an idiot right now. Can we save this? He's half health.
Just
I'm gonna
use
have
it,
to
use
do...
it. You're fine.
I can damage
the ratty
boost.
would kill you.
I can damage boost, actually.
You're still electric.
This is awful. I'm probably gonna
Fire
die.
right now, just move
No,
on.
no, no.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Your
thank
chip,
God.
not your buster.
Okay.
That was really stupid. That should never happen. This is just... This is awesome.
Ratties are the bane.
They're not...
Everything.
I usually don't have problems with them, but for whatever reason, this luck, and I think these guys could say as far as folder draws, is pretty bad. Especially with the escapes. I have 5 escapes in my folder. I'm not getting any of them.
So 1 out of 6 chance means that when he gets 5, he should be getting 1 almost every time.
Yeah. And
Already, your buster should be doing 130 damage by now.
okay, we might be okay here.
Evil
It's gonna
Mr.
move down.
Frogchamp.
Yeah, and then this guy's fine. The good thing is though, these guys give you a chip at pretty low ranks. See, so that's good. It's not obviously optimal. I want to delete them as fast as possible. So
The battle was fast.
it was yeah, it was something. But yeah, these guys, they're just really annoying. The version 3 of them is the worst
Literally
possible.
killer.
Yeah, the worst possible thing you can get. But we're gonna save. I'll save right.
Save.
I'll save right as I get the. Oh, an escape! Wow, I haven't seen that in a while. I just saw one, fortunately, prior to that. But you can see where that comes into making the run really difficult and unpredictable. So
RNG can just decide to kill you.
RNG can throw you way over estimate. So, and it can throw you way below estimate. So, Well, not below, but it can. Well, actually, yeah, I did a practice run of 2:04:57 earlier, which is exceptionally good. But that was really good luck, really good playing, and here I'm fighting this guy again.
Tornado virus.
I got the Typhoon.
I hope to be seeing lots more of them.
Yeah, no kidding. Particularly version 3. Their version 3 form is actually better than their version 1 form. In this run. That's going to be an interesting fight. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you.
There's 3 version 1s.
Yeah, that equals
That adds
something.
up to 1 version 3, right?
Let me check your math on that.
Is
Yeah, I
it
got the
nice?
same thing.
It's not much, but it helps. 500. Every little bit helps, really. I'm gonna be hitting up the store later, so. Alright,
It's enough to buy a sneaker.
Have you got Remo bit yet?
what now? No, I haven't, so this is good.
That dodge.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. Yeah, so that's good. Sometimes I get that, sometimes I don't. Yeah, this comp is really good for finding chips. There's so many new chips in this particular comp.
Did
that-
you get Rabbit yet?
Yeah, I did. I grabbed it in mystery data. I do that.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth that fight's not worth it. Their pattern is they will move back and forth 3 times, like Methodical said, but they won't move in front of you. So,
They have no pattern. They just kill.
yeah, pretty much. They're not super threatening unless they get angry, because then it's tough to charge a shot and hit them in that amount of time.
Do they have 3 states in one?
What's that?
Do they have 3 states? Like 2 anger states?
No.
Just
no.
one.
Just half damage, anger.
Nightmares, man.
Thunder A is probably what I'd get. No, I got another Remo bet.
Hey, that rhymed.
Thunder A is what I'd probably get. No, I got a Remo bet. So what I'm doing here is what really turned people off to this. You can see the blinking battery on the top right. That's basically, that depletes as you walk around, the amount of steps you take. Okay, this actually,
The
no.
casual of this game and that never depleted.
Yeah, it's... Okay, cool.
Good.
I wish I had more escapes, though, in these battles, but it's okay, just because those chips are pretty good, too.
I like watching the fights.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, the fights in this game are pretty
I like
interesting. 'cause,
watching one specific fight in the third area.
what am I doing? Okay. Hold on, let me remember this. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna save here, too. This is when the more powerful program viruses, of course. Oh, cool,
It's
I got
actually
it.
really
Yeah,
good.
that's really lucky. Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
They just
Yeah, calculated.
Nice. That's really useful.
I was gonna save anyways, but yeah, that's good. That's an extra chip to put into my library, so cool with that. What I'm doing here is I'm just accessing these 3 platforms by putting batteries in the right slots here. And if you mess it up, then it depletes the charge. It's really bad if you're casual playing. Some people like the challenge, but the hints are pretty lame. I don't know.
the game finally realized it was on a marathon. It's like, oh, I should give you better RNG. Make this look good.
It's funny because the programs in here that you talk to tell you tips on how to beat these, but to be completely honest,
They do?
Some of them try to
they
kill
do,
you.
but yeah, some of them are turned and you can't tell, so you could get in a really bad fight. So you have to save in front of each one if you're casual playing, unless you just want to.
game looks really good.
It is.
It's the best Pokemon. But
That's what I'm watching. Okay.
Battle Network,
There's literally nothing else in the hotel left.
Yeah.
we're the main event. Can I get a time check on Electman? If that's cool. It's gonna be a little long, but
It's not going to be that long.
not really, I guess. But
I'm guessing 125.
that's actually really good. So
It doesn't feel like it's been that long.
we'll see.
Nice dodge.
Those are really pretty easy to dodge. Cool, thank you. This is the last area. I'm gonna do another edit.
So I'm a little long. 2 minutes.
I'll do a canon edit, I think. And I'll throw in, I didn't get Thunder. That's okay though. Rimobit's kind of slow. That Recover 120 looks nice. And it's C-coded. Gotta be safe. I mean, I already got that. Okay, that's fine. So there's a lot of Zinni in this area too, which is nice. This area is really generous. Okay, these guys are the worst. I don't really have good chips, so I'm gonna escape.
Can they move over correct panels?
You mean like open panels?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Well, I'm not sure.
They did something weird. Didn't he like just pull a repair out of nowhere?
Yeah, I think so actually.
It was one of
Wow. Okay.
It's even worse. Oh, you can maybe work.
I can maybe work this out.
those. Ooh, this is gonna be.
It's
You
fine.
hit both.
No, they're gonna steal. I'm gonna wait till they get to the last steal. Actually, unless my gauge fills up. No, we're gonna
Just
go for it.
Double.
Yeah. This
If you
could.
get the chip, that's
Oh, nice. That'd be funny if it canceled it.
that would be
Funny.
Uh,
Yeah.
400 Zinni's okay, but I would have rather gotten the chip there. So before I do this battery program, since I'm about to run into another battle, I'll save here because it's likely going to be another battle like you just saw, or it's going to be that. That's nice. I'm just gonna reset because it'd be faster just to do that.
Oh, you got a point.
Yeah.
the little spin there was a
Okay.
vague attempt at RNG.
See, this is good. This is fine.
You could get Thunder out
That'll
of this.
triple.
Oh, wow.
Unless you move down.
My bad. It's fine. I figured since he shot one off, it was gonna have a delay, but it's fine.
Nice.
Thunder?
I heard you
Typhoon.
like Typhoon.
Yeah, so we gave you 3.
We heard you like tornadoes.
Maybe that'll be generous to me later.
Is
And
Typhoon Tornado?
Sort of.
a little bit, kind of not. I don't know. It's
Not at all.
yeah,
It's
it's
far
different.
worse.
Yeah.
Let's go play with live wires.
All right, so
That looks safe. You should touch it.
we'll do. Okay, so the first Elect Man fight is he basically just charges up after every 50
You're gonna
damage
save
you
that
do.
for this, right?
Yeah, I am. He's gonna charge up right here and replenish. And you have to hit him and do 50 damage each shot, so.
This fight's scripted.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Nice. It's fine.
Arrows?
It's fine.
Back.
Maybe, we'll see. Yeah, okay, cool. And then if you get him in a cycle, he'll finish that cycle, so. The best thing really to do is have a powerful buster. But I timed that completely incorrectly. Okay, so remind me. Yeah, you don't have to remind me. But
Save.
this is really bad, but I'll go ahead
You
and take
got
the
fast gauge.
Fast
That's a-
gauge.
that's a
Yeah,
good
that's
start
fine. That's fine.
For this fight, because it'll take a few turns. You should use repair.
Yeah, totally. That seems to work.
2 dashes.
Yeah, we'll do that because he's about to stop him fast.
Or plus just taking more chips. Oh,
And
nice.
yeah, if you attack those, it gets rid of that.
Good so far?
Yeah, this isn't that bad. He's not a terribly bad fight. That's his worst attack, but
Disagree,
dodge.
but
That dodge.
whatever.
That dodge, nice escape
Nice.
ranges. Adding in this actually sucks because you get 5 new chips the next turn, but they disappear after that. You know, we're gonna go ahead and take the buster down on him because he's going to do a recovery attack, so. Or not attack, but it's fine.
Nice.
These are 2
That was a
back-to-back
pretty good
fights.
fight.
It was alright. 32.
32 seconds? It's not bad.
That's not bad. Proto Man's
circumstances.
really stupid.
I burned you.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn the escapes and just charge. He flinches at basically anything that does, I think, 50 damage, so.
He's a wimp.
If you shoot him and agitate him, he'll attack you faster, but since I don't have chips, it's actually better for me to do this. And then once I get chips, I guess I'll go ahead and use that. It's fine. It'll do 80 damage on him. he will start attacking faster.
I feel like that's a lie.
No, he attacks faster. I will do this, I guess.
I trust him. He has the world record.
Whoa! That dodge.
That's never happened before.
Okay, cool. We got him. That's fine. Yeah, that actually hasn't happened before. But that's fine.
You're recording this, right?
We'll try to take the chance here.
Can you?
There is a way. Yeah, you can.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he moved too fast. That was stupid.
There was no way.
Charge shot. No, you can do it if you get him to do the longsword attack, but again, I'm
I
just
love
gonna
how the
charge
Buster
you.
flinches him.
Yeah, he's really weak. It's a really long fight. It's actually not as long as Numberman though.
Yeah.
It's just it's annoying because he is so weak, really. Talk to Mom. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and head back to Government Complex, pick up what I missed earlier, and that's good because that's going to actually help with my chip count. Actually, Dentown, what am I doing? Oh, you're supposed to talk to Child, but you have to talk to a scientist first.
That dodge.
That dodge. Yeah, so I'm going to talk to a scientist. He's going to be like, Child is actually this way. And this is actually probably faster. I never really considered it because it actually, I think it is. Well, it's
You were
probably.
so bad you saved time.
I mean, whatever. On my way out of here, I will be grabbing something else. So I'm going to talk to Freud, Iceman's operator. He's going to give me the World 3 pin. That's going to give me access to special gates in the internet and ultimately going to give me a good selection of items that are going to be really useful. There's a Recover 200 and 3 or 2,000, 2,000 I think.
You put that in your folder?
3,000. What? The Recover 200? It's L code.
That's the only reason.
So there's that. Now I'm going to talk to the scientist. I shouldn't have said anything and it will look flawless, but whatever. Okay, so he tells me like Child is in Din area, so yeah. And on my way out, I will be picking up another chip, and that will bring my chip total up to, I believe, 46, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I'll be going
Can you fight
Higsby's.
Sharkman?
Of course. Sharkman for the hardest Navi in the game. Watch me run into the virus that I'm going to be getting the chip for. That's fine.
Is this it?
Nah, well, the fish is. I thought it was still locked on me after he died.
If you get the chip, are you just gonna jack out?
Should.
That's
Jack
it
out.
right there. But no, it's right here. Extra chips in the folder.
Save the frames, Prisoner.
It was right next to me.
Save the frames.
It's J code.
Save the run is more like it. Okay, so now that we know that Child is in Dintown harassing some woman, we're going to find him. And then it gives you another cutscene that you can't really skip, but it's just kind of stupid because you're running out of the way to get confronted. He basically tells you a former, he's looking for a former member of the World 3, which is basically the giant power that's out to get you and out to destroy the world, take over the world rather.
I like how these maps are basically the exact same thing. Makes it really easy to not get lost.
So now I have to talk to Higsby, which if you hadn't noticed earlier, the guy that kidnapped the school, or that, not kidnapped the guy, but took hostage the professor and took over the school, is now owning a business flourishing quite well right down the road. Seems legit.
I see no problem here.
I'm buying chips here, obviously, to fill up.
Slow gauge, it's such a good chip.
I'm not going to buy Recover 150 because if I need to, I can actually get that free of charge. And so that's the chips I'm going to need. I already bought Fast Gauge. And now we are going to go to the net, actually, and I want to say that's it. Yeah. I was trying to go to Scilab. There's actually a really cool shortcut, but I can't use that right now. Don't forget Higgs memo. I forgot Higgs memo. Ooh! Okay, so I was in a run with Mr. Dragoon, and he did exactly what I just did. If you forget to go behind the desk and talk to Higsby, he doesn't give you the memo.
I was gonna ask if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
the Higsby, but
That
I
was
figured
gonna be like a
there's no
joke.
way he'd make that mistake.
I caught it early enough to
you
where
must have to
it,
do that later.
yeah, I caught it early enough to where it didn't kill any time. That would have
I
been
killed a lot of time actually.
not really.
So supportive.
Oh, thanks.
Time.
But
Compared to what could have happened.
so you'll see the World 3 gates. I'm also going to talk to a shop owner here. And he's going to be selling me another chip that I can't get anywhere else in this run. So, pretty useful. My chip count should
Pretty
be
goddamn cheap.
52 after
Again?
this, maybe? No, I'm going to be grabbing this.
Korean mystery data, those are random, right? No. Okay.
And Tri-Spear. The decisions I have to make right now are awful.
You have a lot of chips.
I do have a lot of chips. It's more than I normally have.
I was
But
kind of hoping you wouldn't put the second Tri-Spear in your folder.
there are a lot of duplicates, though, so they don't really do me any good. They build a folder, but other than that, they don't really provide much advantage. Like I said, I want 60 unique chips, not just 60, so the shop owner's going to give me some HP memories.
And you still buy hammer?
Yeah, and hammer. And that's it. I don't need anything else. I'm going to grab a power-up as well in the next area, which is going to push me to level 30.
Level 30.
Cannon A. I don't need it anymore. Thanks. I needed that earlier when I had A codes. But the lower ranking you get there, the better, believe it or not. Now, this I'm actually going to cut out of the new route because it does waste a lot of time. But it does get you to level 30, which you need to be at for a certain memo, similar to... I already have Longsword.
Right.
Yeah. I already have it. And the power-ups, basically.
None of the games I play have escapes, so my brain just automatically is like, try Lance. Do it.
So I'm going to max out my attack here. I'm at level 31. I did buy an extra HP memory, which didn't cost me that much. So I actually have a lot of Zenny because I got it a lot earlier, so I was able to do that. Normally your budget for that is... Okay, this is okay.
One try Lance and not.
No, those were tri-arrows. I didn't realize it. I thought they were the same thing. But that's fine. That actually could be Fire Sword B. Yeah.
Nice.
I don't need that until Bomb Man, but I suppose I could put it in my folder.
Could help there in Magic Man, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Does more damage to the clouds than a light sword.
Yeah, a funny thing, there's a virus battle, or there's actually a boss battle, and he summons viruses to attack you.
Spoilers.
Yeah, it's just stupid. That's all he does. He summons viruses to attack you. They're completely random. I haven't figured out a way to manipulate them. And, yeah, like, he has a combo he likes to throw at you that's a cloud, and basically it sucks. It does water damage. Why am I saying it? I guess it's safe. It does water damage, and obviously electric, in, like, as in most games that have an elemental system. This sucks. And we'll try something interesting, I guess. That's fine. If you get them to dash at certain, you can... it does 80 now, I forgot how the power. Get them to dash at certain times, you can actually line them up, but it's not... It's just to look cool. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, he gives you viruses, basically, that you fight, and he shoots a flame down the middle row, and that's all he does. It's a really lame fight. He obviously stands in the back row as well. And, yeah, it's awful, basically. And, the Cloud virus, being an Aqua type, you would think it's weak against electricity. It's not. I don't know what I'm gonna... It's not. It does absolutely the same amount of damage it would do to anything else. And it's really dumb.
Ooh, the mind virus.
Those guys aren't as bad as the ones in the Black Hole.
No,
They have
not
300 health, and usually there's a mystery data in there. But I do have to go to another shop coming up, so I should have enough to buy. Yeah, I should have enough to buy two chips from this shop owner, which is all I need, and a chip from the next shop owner. So that's fine. Ice Cube and Cloudier.
No heat armor.
What's that?
No heat armor.
Not in this route.
Literally the worst armor.
Yeah, heat armor is awful, and it's more expensive than wood armor, which is better. These fights. These fights are awful.
The handies are a lot more troll in 1 than they are in 2.
Yeah, they're bad. They're really bad. They're fast. That's fine.
Well, though.
If I get anything from that, yeah, I guess not. Yeah, those guys are really fast, and they've definitely gotten faster since their previous Quake 1E. Nice.
Troll.
Sometimes it's 2000 Zenny. Usually it's 2000 Zenny.
You're always getting the same 2 escape chips and the same 2
Yeah,
slots.
I'm kind of wondering about. I've noticed that too. But yeah. Oh, I'm gonna grab this. This is actually really important. Almost forgot. This is awful. I'm gonna burn these, I guess. On this guy. He's he's the biggest threat, I think.
They only do 50 damage.
Yeah, they do 90 damage in later games, so yeah. The dash attack is pretty weak. I should probably take those out, I guess.
Battle Network 1 very clearly a prototype.
Yeah, this is the beta test of the series. Okay, I'm going to take out those dashes.
No, you took
Dash
G out.
G.
I don't need dash G. What else? Fire Sword, I guess, is the one I wanted to put in there.
You left 1 dash in.
Yeah, dash B. It works with the flow.
B code, yeah.
Yeah, I just have Fire Sword B, so it kind of helps.
Fair enough.
I don't really have anything else I would want to replace it with. And we're coming up on a mini boss, and this is what's really annoying, is that I have to fight this mini boss.
You're already level 30. Was that HP memory necessary?
Yeah, it's for extra damage for the mine. Marathon route. You'll see in the Bomb Man fight, he has a mine attack that he does when he's half health, and if I step on it, it will take half my HP. So I bought 2 extra, just to be safe. Sucks. This is actually, I guess, okay.
I can't help but notice that high cannon is G code.
What?
I can't help but notice that the high cannon is G code.
Yeah.
I know of something else that is G code that you just took out of your folder.
Troubles. They're salty because I took out, this shield should be going up soon enough. They're salty because I took out dash G. Like I said, the PA earlier that's really powerful, Gut Shoot, uses dash G, Met Guard G, and Gutsman G, but I don't have Met Guard G. You just end up taking damage in this fight. It's kind of... These guys are actually pretty weak.
Annoying.
They're really annoying.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the spider will penetrate to the shield, fortunately. Alright, so I'm going to access a shortcut.
Oh, good. We're in the internet. It looks exactly the same as all the
Yeah,
other
that's
woods.
another thing. You'll see me get lost a lot in these areas because they look identical to each other. That's just part of this game.
You use the Quake.
Yeah, those guys you can't attack unless they take their armor off.
Quake's a breakage.
Not in this game.
This game
Battle
sucks.
Network 1, man. Yeah, like I said, I'll get lost in the net areas because they all look the same.
There is a Japanese-only port/crossover of the first game in the Star Force series, And they added a few things, such as maps, to the bottom of the screen. It's for the DS. So
55. Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy some more.
helps you not get lost in these areas.
Invis. I never got Invis. No, I didn't.
I don't think so.
I didn't. That's good that I can buy it. Oh man, I can't buy it. I need 500 more. Or 450 more. It's okay.
It's really good that I can buy it. Oh, I can't buy it.
Well, I mean, I'm off by 50 or 500s any, which I could probably get from a virus battle, but it's okay.
Go get it.
Yeah, now I'm gonna go get it. Like I said, chip management. It's.
Save the frames. My frames experience.
Do you know how many frames I saved
You
just
didn't
by?
even buy it. You bought a time bomb too.
That
Yeah,
was the one.
that's the one I wanted.
Are you paying attention?
Quit
Are we
criticizing
watching the
me.
same run?
Don't criticize me, man. That's chat's job.
Oh, chat loves you, man.
Yeah, chat loves me.
Big Bomb, is that new?
That is new, yes.
Pretty good.
You should be doing pretty well on chips at this point.
I should have 58, 59. Let me check just to make sure.
58?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna get a 59th chip and then the 60th chip after that. I guess I want to see my memo split.
Okay.
That's when I remember. Just to make sure I'm on time.
You're
I don't
good.
think I've lost too much time, so that's fine.
Bad draw.
Pretty bad, yeah.
Whoa.
I've gotten pretty consistent with hitting that guy actually. When he twice with the Buster, you can actually do
Not
that.
that you need to with...
Gosh, really? I can double hit him here. Too late. It's fine. Those guys are really annoying. My escape RNG in this run has been really awful. But what can I say? That's why I allotted for 2.5 hours because
Less than average.
yeah, it's pretty bad. The RNG in the run was really good, and the playing was a lot better. But I'm gonna access the shortcut first. I'm gonna put this folder. It's B code, which is really good. I'm gonna take out a shotgun K.
Fighter Sword's a legit ship.
Fighter sword is really good. It's a sword that attacks 3 panels ahead. So, really useful with dealing with the back row enemies. Okay, and now we're going to get out of here. And since I basically got roadblocked by the other doors, I have to go talk to Higsby. Well, Higsby rather emails me more conveniently. So he tells me that there's a scientist that I need to visit, and he was a former employee of the World 3 as well. And that email, or that scenario isn't activated unless I read the email, so I'll be reading it as soon as I get to that NPC.
I'm really curious how the World 3 employs people. They seem to only have like 5 or 6 employees at any time anyway. So.
Yeah. Ugh. My head killing me. Okay, so he's telling me that there are 2 other employees to look for. A young, beautiful woman, that's the teacher, and she's the teacher in Den City, and an old man in my hometown. So I have to talk to the lady first. She's going to verify that I have 60 chips that are unique in my library, and then the man is going to verify that I have level 30, which I do. And fortunately, that's consistent, but the chip thing, again, is sort of one of those things you have to just get
What
lucky
was
with.
the 59th chip that you got?
Barrier, it's in the classroom.
But where's the 60th chip?
It's barrier in the classroom.
What was the 59th?
Fighter sword.
Oh yeah, I missed that.
As a matter of fact, I think I have 60 because I got... No, I don't. I thought I did because I got that big bomb, but I think I already calculated it.
So the reason you don't pick this up when you have the power up,
Do what now?
why don't you grab the barrier when you grab the power up?
I don't know. It doesn't really save any time, either way.
I guess it wouldn't make any difference.
Because I'm going to the blackboard area anyway, so... and I'd rather do that because I've already calculated into the route, and if I forget, then I'm going to be like, oh, I have 59 chips, I'll go get the barrier. Oh, I already got that. It's just sort of like a memory thing. It doesn't save time either way. It's just something that I grab at the very last minute, so I have to worry about less chips. So I'm going to talk to this man. And now I have... Oh, I meant to check this right there. I have.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. If you can just check my time, that'd be great. Okay, so now I'm going back to the government complex because that's where the shortcut was that I took.
149.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
It's not too bad.
No, that's good. There's not much time left. So now I'm going back to the lab. I'm going to fight Bomb Man. Bomb Man, I think, looks really cool in this game.
Needs to be underestimated.
Yeah, I'll be underestimate, assuming everything goes well,
Reasonable amount.
which is good.
Yes, because we need to finish before 10 so we can go eat.
Yes,
Oh,
breakfast hype.
breakfast is on the line.
Priorities.
Guys, come next year because the breakfast is amazing. Totally worth it. Okay, so I'll save as soon as I open up this next door. This is where it really gets confusing. This is also where I should probably practice more on emulator, but I don't.
Emulator.
What's that?
These guys.
But I was talking to Kurt Q, and he's like, "Dude, you should practice on an emulator." And I was like,
You really
"Yeah,
should practice
I
on
really
emulator.
should." So I can go in through this door, but I can't leave it. That's why I had to access that shortcut. Okay, so I've now accessed the lab memo door.
Just don't practice any precise tricks on emulator because the timing is different.
Yeah, the viruses here get pretty dangerous as well. Yeah, these I can't really hit very easily, but it's fine.
No counter hit, no hype.
Yeah, no counter in this game, sorry. Alright. These net areas are a lot different than later games. Later games actually color code the pathways and make them wider, which is really nice. I'm not going to go for the arrow there. I'm just going to go for the quick delete on this guy, charge shot, take it slow. These guys are annoying with certain viruses. They're typically not hard to deal with.
Battle Network 2's internet's a higher bandwidth than Battle Network 1.
Yeah, the bandwidth quite literally is...
Back in the
The
dial-up
width of the
days.
band is quite extensive. I
Do it
didn't
needs
know.
anything?
Not really, but if it were chipping. The funny thing about this game is that there's green chips are random. I'm gonna use this here. Green chips are random data. I thought I was gonna get them.
Nice.
Blue chips are also random. Or blue datas are also random. And purple datas are also random. Did you know that? In later games, green mystery data was random. Blue mystery data actually contained something fixed. And purple mystery data was special. It had a very powerful program or chip that you would get sometimes
Not really.
with an unlocker. So they changed all that, which is good, because in this game, it's some of the blue mystery data is fixed, and some of the green mystery data is fixed. Some of it's random. I don't know why they didn't think of doing that. It just
You look tired. You look tired.
Yeah. I need to staff, so.
rightfully so.
Until like 3.
Yeah.
You know it's like 5:30.
Yeah, no, it's about 6. After 6 or so.
You know our flight's at like 6.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
I need breakfast first.
It's open.
Alright, so navigating this area. Boring. Boring. I guess I'll save here.
Oh, this is my favorite part.
It took a really long time learning this. I still get it wrong. This is fine.
A G code.
I can double hit the first one, and then I can guess it the second one. Or can I? That dodge. No, I'm just gonna deplete his damage. He's about to, he's about to do that. I'm just gonna wait for him to come up front. Those guys are annoying. You can dodge their attacks pretty easily by just walking through. Much easier than the jellyfish viruses.
Yeah.
And Bomb Man is coming up right now, so
Save.
I will save.
Bombman's an annoying boss. He's also annoying in another Mega Man game. which shall not be named.
So
Do you mean Wonder Swan?
that
That was
triple hit.
nice.
That triple hit. Oh, that's fine.
Nice. That dodge.
Yeah. That was stupid. Actually, why not?
Because you don't need chips anymore.
Yeah, but we can
Save
kill
the
him
frames.
fast.
Save
Nah,
the frames. Save frames.
Vengeance.
G-code, your fave. That's actually a good chip for Bomb In, though, to be honest, because he does stand in the same spot for a while.
For F code.
I guess I should have kept Heater in there because he's fire bombs, but that's fine.
The green mystery data. You have to get the green mystery data.
Yeah, the funny thing about that green mystery data is it disappears.
Forever.
Yeah, forever after you. Your dad salvages it, but it's just kind of funny.
Nice.
Yeah, he's not too hard. He gets really annoying when he does that. But particularly whenever he is dropping mines, that's when he gets really annoying. Wow, that
Nice.
dodge.
Nice dodge.
That dodge. Yeah, that was stupid. Is another thing I've noticed with him is that he stays in the same spot, but for a little while. Now he's doing the mine.
How much damage does that do?
A lot.
It's in top middle.
I probably isn't. Let's not find out.
Okay, so this is my safe zone. Okay, we're good.
Kill him. Kill him with fire.
I had to do that in case he moved because what I was saying was he moves at random times. It seems like he'll move faster sometimes than others. So the mystery data's gone. Your dad fortunately salvages it for you.
Bible thump.
So now we're towards the last part of the game. That's where it gets awesome.
No. That just says no.
Oh, I said This is the longest text section, and I just smashed the whole time. It's so annoying. I need to actually get a cue for when he's actually done talking, but it's so much words. So many words on it. Ugh. Alright, so now I'm going home to go to sleep. Or I'm leaving. I'm going home to go to
I
sleep.
wish I was going home to go to sleep.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh.
You guys.
I'm going home to go to sleep, and it's gonna start the
See,
final
I lined up to get breakfast, but then I couldn't be bothered. But then I came downstairs to get my Dreamcast, and then I came here.
What happened?
There's a line for breakfast.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
That's surprising considering how many people have already left.
Well,
Okay,
Trihex is in the
actually-
middle of it, so I'm assuming everyone wants his autograph.
No, save the real game stuff.
The secret is to beat Trihex to breakfast, because man, that guy can destroy some bacon. Alright, so I have a Metro line pass now, and I don't know how to use it. Yeah, that kid. Okay, so he's telling me there's a train going through nearby, blah, blah, blah. You have to find it. Lo and behold, the secret train station that leads to the World 3's magical dungeon of grape soda is in the school. Fountain.
Because
Source
this
of
makes so
all
much
evil.
sense.
Seems fine to me. So yeah, that's how that works.
For further clarification, that is an abandoned subway in the
Can walk through.
school's fountain.
I'm not going to walk through him.
It's so easy. You just hold.
That's
left.
part of the new route. Yeah, abandoned subway.
Holding left is hard.
Anyways. Now, I'm going to talk to Dad again. And he's going to make the pass work, because it doesn't work right now.
And then we can begin the final
And
scenario.
then we can get away from this
We
place.
can be in the final.
We can
Ugh.
Mega Man battle strep work. I don't think it's strep, but it's pretty awful.
GDQ flu. The GDQ flu can do whatever it wants to do.
Dude, I can't get Trihex on cam, he's having breakfast. I'm sorry.
Come on, streamer. Try Hex on cam or riots.
We might be able to get him on camera.
The wireless camera, I would go show off breakfast.
We should just take the stream into like Houlihan's and like.
Into the stream.
Finale of bonus stream. Carry camera to breakfast.
Yes.
Alright, so now I can go into the World 3 areas. And I'm coming up on the last few minutes, so...
Grape soda.
That is grape soda.
This is the boss rush. Contains no bosses.
This is the boss rush that contains only one boss that you haven't fought yet.
I think it's the only Battle Network game where you don't have a proper boss rush.
Dude, there's like people arguing in the SDA Marathon QuakeNet chat. Can you please stop arguing? You're annoying, thanks.
Who?
Keep arguing more, that's the rule.
It's like 6 a.m. and like, it's like,
More arguments.
please don't argue.
We should stop arguing?
No, it's people in the QuakeNet IRC. You're
Oh,
annoying.
gotcha.
They're bitching about it, so just do the opposite of what they're whining about.
I agree with the first
It's,
person.
it's weird how the Twitch chat is actually being better than the IRC at the moment.
That's surprising.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wow.
It's very rare.
Shout
How
out
many
to
viewers
Twitch
do we
chat.
What's up?
7.
have?
Team being an average.
We've got MC Power, Zach Cat, Vash.
Silver says hi.
Silver says
Silver.
Yeah.
Helios is probably on his way to school and watching in the meantime.
He's asleep.
That guy gets up at like 5 a.m. to go to high school at 6 in the morning
He
to sit
doesn't-
in the
he
library
just
for like 2
stays up all
hours.
night. He doesn't sleep.
He doesn't do his homework either. All these inside jokes, I apologize, Chad.
I don't.
I don't either. Absolutely.
Bonus stream
Really
is
good
an
luck
inside
here
joke.
with the escapes.
Yeah.
Usually you get to these comps and your escapes just disappear.
Yeah,
They
actually
don't
that's
exist
true.
anymore.
I don't know if it's supposed to be that way, but that seems to happen. Also on this next comp, I usually get between 0 to 1 battles.
And up next is Fireman.
I avoided
I
every
don't
fight.
know if I've ever seen you get an escape in
Yeah,
this comp
okay,
before.
so here's Fireman. Just
Oh,
kidding.
good fight, good fight.
Gold split.
Wait, did Glide do something useful there?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
the only
No,
actually.
don't be confused.
Okay.
No, he actually did.
Glide Dynamite. Don't
Glide Dino Mint.
Dynamite, that's right.
I know, man.
Random
37.
doors.
18.
42. Ah, so close.
11.
Wow.
Close enough.
Oh, that RNG minute.
Yeah. 42.
Do you think the reason you don't get encounters is maybe the passcode doors?
I
reset
feel like
the
it
lock
does
codes?
reset it, yeah. I'm not sure though.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
The task should really should probably have notes on that actually. Oh, what didn't I enter? Okay, cool.
So, doesn't matter. You got it.
Yeah, we're good. Will I get any fights? Let's see.
Never compliment the chat. Rule of Twitch.
42.
Never interact with the chat.
Kind of hard with a 30-second delay.
Pretty easy to not interact. with
Those
the
were really good
30
password doors.
Yeah.
This you actually have to touch this door and press A on it, and that's
Oh,
usually when you get the
gotcha.
fight. That's usually where you get the one fight, and the
And
escape in the
escape,
same
And that is
slot.
the
that's-
longest stretch in the comp.
Yeah, it is. It's the longest
Those
stretch. So.
escapes are okay.
You have to actually touch the door, though.
That door looks very difficult. Oh, never mind. Too.
Numberman got that.
Thanks, Numberman.
Higsby's actually a really cool character. He shows up in all of the other games.
He's my favorite.
He's my favorite character too. I like Higsby. He's
Shout out to
even
Beard Man.
even for what he's done to the school. He's a
Double
good guy.
shout outs for what he did to the school.
Yeah, for real.
Polar bears, they do exist.
They do exist.
What? No, they don't. I didn't see one.
So those polar bear viruses just shoot ice cubes at you. That's annoying to line up. It's not hard to line up, it's just annoying. It's probably harder to do with the... Well, it might be easier to do with the D-pad because you just press the... Alright, so that was okay. Escapes and
Everything is
everything.
easier with the D-pad.
I'm escaping everywhere.
It's using the control stick, by the way.
My SP doesn't have a control stick. It has a D-pad.
So does mine.
It works
I
better.
don't like it
Yes.
because the start button is right there, and it's like soft, so it's not clicky. And I
On
like
the
that for
GameCube.
cutscene skips because I'll hold start while going into a cutscene. It's just a habit. sometimes I'll pause the game on accident. I was about to go the wrong way there. But yeah. Okay.
Ooh,
About time.
satellites.
About time we didn't get an escape.
What a fight to not get an escape, honestly.
Yeah, that's okay.
I guess if you just make sure you kill the satellite first so you can't dodge the jellyfish, it'll be fine.
I think I can get the jellyfish. Yeah.
Worth.
Oh man. Alright. These guys do more damage than they should, honestly. But whatever. So that was the first actual fight in that whole area. And of course it went terribly. That's fine though. This is more difficult to memorize than Color Man's actual comp. Ironically enough.
There's only one.
There's only one section.
I heard
Well,
you.
that's your escapes for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I heard you liked escapes. I get another HP memory there.
This was 6, I'd just walk around that. Save the frames.
Literally can't die to Gregor.
To answer your question, the bonus stream will end in a few hours, probably. I think it's scheduled to end at 10 a.m. our time, which is EST.
Alright, so I guess we'll be getting ready to call time soon.
Not that soon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Magic
I have to
Man
go. I have to go through Magic Man. I
Once you,
guess.
once you start Magic Man, I'll
Yeah,
go
that,
around.
that sounds good. 2 hours, so that's probably like what 2:08.
It's not
Or no,
bad.
2:07, 6. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Depends on RNG on the last boss.
Yeah.
The one last boss.
SGDQ does not have any planned dates yet, I don't think, but it will be held in the summer as always.
It'd be kind of weird to have it any other time, given the name.
Yeah, I mean we've had it in like every month during summer, like including August and May. So I think it's in June or July this year.
Alright.
Could have just used 2 buster shots.
What's up?
Could have just used 2 buster shots. You
Method, do you want to play?
Yes. I can beat Magic Man using easy last boss.
That's annoying because those guys spawn their shield at the. It's
Wait.
better just to do a charge shot there, but
Way too fast.
there's your buster shots. Not this. I can't wait to get.
Robo,
some
when is ESA?
July. End of July.
ESA is in July.
Get hyped for ESA? Seriously, it's gonna be awesome.
I'm hopefully going to that
It's
one
gonna be
actually.
pretty sick.
Yeah, ESA is cool.
Hopefully less sick than AGDQ.
ESA is cool, man. You get to see a lot of. See, that's what I want.
Do a poverty stream at the airport.
Yeah, why not? Yeah,
I mean, if we can get Wi-Fi, that'd be pretty
I'll
cool.
do a retention on yeah, so
You got
nice.
this.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Get the
Nice
Amiga
dodge.
out.
Yeah.
Thanks. That dodge.
Right, poverty stream on Robo Sparkle.
Granny strat and everything. It's awesome.
Dude, stop plugging your stream.
Well, direct some. I don't have passwords for SDA.
Do I need it? I don't think I need anything on my floor right
Good
now.
luck.
Alright, so this is like the RNG part of the game that sucks. That was actually really
Do your
good.
Tri-Lance minute.
Let me do my minute. I messed it up. That's actually not that bad. If I can prevent them from slicing 3 times.
Double area steal into double clouds.
Wow. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm gonna fire sword these guys before they can steal. Okay, cool.
Nice.
They after 3 turns they'll steal your area. That is actually awful when you have cloud virus, which you'll see. Nice.
I would just burn these.
Yeah,
guys.
you're probably right, but I don't know what's gonna come up
Use
next.
them.
He's burrowing.
Use them.
That's
No,
really,
Magic
really
Resistance.
good. It's all right. Their cycles can get kind of messed up and throw
If you're
you
not
off.
standing in the middle when they spawn, it's kind of a pain.
Just to reiterate again, the bonus stream will probably end in a few hours. So yes, this is the last day.
Another thing is their cycle gets messed up because of that. Okay, cool.
That was
Yeah,
a
that
really
was-
good fight.
Yeah, that's actually really fast because you can't you can't get 2 cannon shots with those combos because those Metars have a different cycle than normal. Normal Metars like that, I can't say after this by the way. So if I die, well, I go back to Magic Man. Normal Metars will, if they're in pairs and you run into them on the net, they'll burrow under, And yeah, basically you can't hit one of them because it's shields under its shield. Burrows under its shield, but yeah. Sorry, I can't
It
talk.
thinks I'm
I
playing.
can't English right now.
Just all the sweets.
Your Buster is really overpowered right here, by the way, because of hub style.
All your Buster stats get set to 6.
Yeah,
Which
so.
is higher than they're supposed to be.
But yeah, when Magic Man spawns them, they attack simultaneously.
Do we
So-
have another game after this?
Yes,
We do.
one more.
Is that
Fights.
Network 3?
6.
Network 6.
They made 6 of them.
Yes.
Jesus.
They actually
They
made
were very popular in Japan.
3 spiritual sequels as well.
Well,
Star Wars
next
on
up we
the
have,
DS.
it's Megaman Network 6.
Yeah.
Like that.
Mega Man Battle Network 6 Gregar version.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's they started splitting the versions after.
So I'm playing the Gregar color version.
Why try to get this
Why
done?
couldn't it be Megaman 06?
Got it. You can actually hit him twice with one Buster shot on the right frame, or it's a lot of frames. I'm
Are
sure.
you
It's,
gonna...
what's up?
This is an RNG manip.
Thanks.
Failed.
Thanks. I'll show you guys that later. Don't say anything before I do it.
You can tell when the manip happens.
Yeah, there's a folder edit. It's pretty OP. This is actually gonna be a fast fight, so. These scuttleless viruses are actually the worst part of this fight, just because they get in your way.
It's the easiest last boss in the game for more reasons than one.
Yeah, it is. I just messed that up. I guess I'll talk about it afterwards. But okay, that's good. I want to bring his aura down because look at my Buster. That damage. The worst one is the Elec. I'm gonna save this for the next go round because he's about to attack again. Okay, cool.
ESA stands for European Speedster. European Speedster.
European
Robo,
Speedsters
shout what it
Assembly.
means.
European Speedster Assembly.
Alright, that. It's like 6 AM and I haven't slept.
Alright, get ready for time.
That is time.
Shout out to back.
Not yet.
Is there what?
There's cutscenes. I count cutscenes.
You'll see that.
When Land does his animation, that's when I call time, just because you need to count cutscene skips. Okay, and time.
I mean, SDA would
Nice.
count the cutscene skips.
That's not bad.
But
What's up?
SDA would count the cutscene skips and timing, but I don't.
I do it just because. I guess I could show what I mean. Well, I don't know if I should. You should probably hop on so we're not late.
I can be underestimated too.
It's 6:30. You have half an hour when this starts.
We'll try it. We'll try it.
No.
Alright. I have to fight him again. That's awesome.
Magic Man.
Right, is there a donation?
This is the worst fight.
How do I get it up? Oh,
better,
do I just
terrible.
refresh this page?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Alright, so you're
Refreshing,
seeing
nothing came
the
up.
worst side of Magic Man at the moment. It's really
He's
terrible.
about the area grab.
Could be worse.
Can be,
If
but
he spawns another cloud.
Okay.
Yeah, if he spawns another cloud, I'm basically done for because I'm locked in. That's kind of what sucks. I could throw the steel in here, but I'd have to get it on that turn. So he burrowed. GG. My burrow again, and he deleted me.
really.
Yeah, he does a lot of damage. That was just stupid though. I should have stood in the back row. The best thing to do is fire these off after he comes up from burrowing. And the famed cloud. This is the best thing to do really here. And it's also bad because these thunder guys are awful as well. So
Yeah.
what I'll probably do is kill him. And I can't do anything there.
The best thing to do in this situation is tank 2 clouds. It's the magic number. You just want to hit 2 clouds, then you're
We'll
good.
go ahead and grab that.
Scrub.
Now, typically, I would be getting a lot more C codes in this folder, so that it would actually make the game go faster. That's really good RNG. If he spawns another one, that's
Even
the
before
best.
Heady.
He doesn't do raddies, fortunately.
I said heady.
Oh, Heady. Yeah, that's actually a really bad combo. But Heady does.
That could be worse.
That's not awful. All I have to do is really stand right
That's
here.
actually fine. You can finish the fight with that.
And 2 buster shots. Yeah, I'll just use this, I guess.
Might as well.
I'm gonna try to get this. I can't make any promises. My coordination is kind of awful.
Do you want me to go?
I wish you could save after that fight. It'd be much easier.
Tara, you got it.
Yeah.
You know how to do this.
Yeah, you got it.
He's got it.
I'm gonna try to do a setup for it.
I mean, you're more consistent than he is.
100% success rate.
That buster's nice.
I'm jealous.
I'm
Jelly.
not.
Screw you.
Okay, so the setup I have is not very consistent yet. It's kind of consistent.
Wow.
Stop. Stop talking.
Serious time, guys.
Serious time. No, it's actually not hard. It's not hard to get. I don't know how many frames you have. I'll just...
It's a lot easier than he makes it look. That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I have to make a very specific folder edit here. I'm going to go ahead and take everything out because, as you can see from that last fight I did with the live fire, so it was kind of slow. So I want to expedite that process. So we're going to put some really good chips in here. I got the music skip
Lack
glitch,
of
by the way.
music,
Yeah,
nothing
like
suspicious.
yeah,
happening
that
at all.
if you pause on the right time, Little Bomb, super OP. It takes half the damage of a shield, so it almost takes a shield off.
Roll 2 is pretty good.
Yeah, roll's good.
Roll 1's better, apparently.
Roll 2 is good. I'll put roll 2 in there.
Spreader is a good ship.
Spreader is good. Geddon 1 is great because he stays in the same place.
Escape, though, if you drew that.
Yeah, escape actually is really good. I want
Are you
some.
gonna
I want
take
some.
the Geddon out?
I want some defense chips.
You should probably take the Geddon out.
You should take one of those out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
You should.
Failed.
Borked.
Chat didn't see that.
Borked.
It's all right.
Fix it real easy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Recovery 10, that's a good chip.
Yeah, I just put it in
Really
there.
useful.
Did you put the other roll in?
The roll. Yeah, we'll put the roll in there.
People really underestimate how OP the screen dim on the recovery chips is in the first game.
All right, I think we'll go for attack damage. So we'll just go. I guess we'll start from the bottom. Just keep adding slow gauge. I just got.
All the escapes. Alright, there's one more edit on the left side that you need to make.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. So you guys said you wanted to see Trihex on camera. Yeah, that was supposed to go a little bit smoother, but that's fine. And this is what happens with this super OP folder. Yeah, it skips the last boss. I don't know like what pixel area range you have to get the pause. It's probably pretty lenient because, I mean, I don't
There's
know.
got to be more than one frame.
I'll look at the task notes. I don't have the task notes. Hercule is generous enough to share with those with me. That's a good contact that I met here. So that skips the life virus. Normally, obviously, I don't do that folder edit, so that's whatever. But it's a really cool trick and runs, obviously, because it saves like 2 to 3 minutes. So you kind
It's
of
really
need it.
cool when you're on 156 pace and then you miss it.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. That would have still probably been sub 2, but I went ahead and got the skip because it looked nice. But yeah, my folder editing skills are awesome, I guess. So.
What is the next one?
Megaman
Number
Network
6.
6.
Sorry?
Yeah, Battle Network 6 is next.
So the next and last game of AGDQ 2014 at all will be Megaman Network Battle Network 6, something like that.
Something
I'm
like
just
that.
really tired.
Gregor color.
It's a Megaman thingy. They do Megaman.
I need some water.
I should probably bring up this too from the beginning of our discussion. So by the end of it, Hub was revealed to be Mega Man's other name.
Spoilers, cover your ears.
Hub or Saito.
Yeah, Saito. So
Like website.
Neto and Saito. So net site.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice pun on the names there. Whereas in English, it's just LAN and hub.
It kind of still keeps the internet theme.
It does, but I mean, they don't pun. Their LAN and hub are,
And it's stupid.
and they don't pun. They are network-related things, but they don't pun.
Okay, so those are the credits. Game time, like I said, like my real time is way off. I don't know. There's usually like a 6 minute or 5 to 6 minute difference
What was
for
the
me.
real time again?
2:11:35, so 4
Yeah.
minutes.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it just depends. And I got the skip that time, and I didn't get it last time, so you have to add in an extra minute or two. But that's Battle Network 1. Run at 6:30 a.m. or whatever.
Yes, I can post the
It sucks.
bonus schedule. The bonus schedule is Battle Network 6, and that's it.
Battle Network 6 is next. That's the last game.
That's literally it.
Sorry.
Yep.
Thanks for sticking around, though, people. Like,
Do you have
Seriously?
your connector cable for this kit?
yeah, I do. I'll
What's
go ahead and do that
the
for you.
estimate for this game?
245.
245. Alright, I've got bed.
Sounds good. We got it from here.
Oh.
You need, I mean, we've had experience on hosting tech, so.
I'm not really hosting, I'm just conveying the consensus of the audience.
Yeah, I imagine it's
Cool.
quite
Decide because I would really love to see the entire run. But I wish you the best of luck. I'll stay here for like 30 more minutes, then I gotta go up and back.
I mean, we're already a half an hour ahead of schedule anyway, so it's going to end at like 9:30. So you'll still catch the majority of it.
Yeah, I'll stay for half.